Hey everyone, Paul ISM. Welcome to Friday Nights Live at the Bench Show. So it's our build night tonight. So you get to sit back, do a bit of building with us. Any questions you want to ask, pop them in the chat and we'll get to them when we can. We've still got Dan looking at all your work on the Facebook page and the forum. And your favourite build of the week, as you guys and girls get to pick out there this week. Your favourite build of the week will win a UMP goodie bag. We've also got Graham, who's got our purchases of the week, which is posted on the Live at the Bench page. It's our purchases and yours as well if you want to share them. Saves us trying to show them on cameras because these web cameras aren't the best. We put pictures up instead. Makes it a little bit easier and a little bit something else to read out in the show. So if you want to share what you bought this week, you need to join the Live at the Bench Facebook page, which is for the show. Pick up a couple of pics of what you bought this week, and we'll go through it and discuss it as we go through the night. We've also got questions for the crew. I don't know if we've got any questions. Did we get many this week, Graham? I can't remember. I haven't looked, to be honest. But the section's up, so if you want to add to it, please do. And if you've got a question, pop it in the chat with a question mark. We'll make a note of it and read it later. Were there many?
We've got a few, yeah. We've got a few.
Cool. And obviously, anything you want to ask us or talk about in the chat, say hello. If you're a first-time viewer or even an old-time viewer, just say hello. And we'll have a chat with you and what have you. We've also got a couple of giveaways tonight as well. We've got, from myself and the Ultimate Modern Products, we've got a UMP £25 gift voucher and another UMP goodie bag as well to give away through tonight. All you got to do to win those is follow the chat and the show. Wait until you're prompted by us and by Graham in the chat. You get 5 minutes to pick a random number from 1 to 1,000. We do a live random number generator, and the closest person to it wins. It's really simple. So that's it. Tonight we've got Graham, we've got Dan. Couldn't recognise Dan's bench, and I was looking at it. I think whose bench is that? Dan, Norman, we've got Sam, we've got John, and Tim is somewhere. Don't know where, but Tim's there, and I'm here as well. And that's it. Have you had a good week?
Yeah. Whoa, sounds Mike's bite.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, have you had a busy week?
Not modelling wise, no.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. He's in.
Yay!
Nice of you to join us.
Hello, Timbo.
I was going to try and not do the boo. I thought I'd turn it off the camera, but I'm late already.
Yep.
Sorry.
Already late. Never mind. You can read the chat for us in a minute.
Yay! I'll finish my beer and have some of my sweet.
It's going to be great fun. But yeah, it's been a busy week. You might have noticed today we're not officially announced it because we're waiting on Lee to properly figure out the postage calculations. But if you're in the UK, you can still buy them anyway. Myself and Lee have now become a Tamiya stockist. We've got a small part of the range of the tools and some of the kits that sell on the site already, and we'll be adding to those slowly as we go throughout. So head on over there, have a look. We've got most of the good tools. Most of the tools that I use are on there, and I feel we've got quite competitive prices. So certainly head over there and have a look and see what you think. Also got the first part up of my car modeling technique build, which was released on Sunday. I'm up to part 4 already. There's another 2 parts on the channel scheduled the next Sunday and the Sunday after. Part 4 is getting filmed tomorrow. And I'm literally building, filming, and editing as days go by. I don't think I've ever done so much editing in my life. But hopefully it'll prove useful, and the feedback I've got so far is good. And like I say, part 2 goes up 12 midday UK time on Sunday. And there we are. I'm not going to show the build because I don't want to. I'll show it when it's complete in a couple of months. So, yeah, there we go. That is it. Anything anybody else needs to talk about?
Don't think so.
No.
I've been in it. No.
What was that, Tim?
I've been in it, Lee.
Oh, yeah, you have, haven't you?
Yeah, it's really good. That was a fabulous weekend away.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was busy, long, tiring. My feet hurt, but it was great.
Very quiet, Tim, on your mic today.
Am I very quiet tonight? Oh.
No, on my end.
You're all right for me.
Come
All
on.
right for me.
Yeah, okay, go, man.
Dan, there's a little switch at the back. Yeah, turn it on.
I ain't got one of them quite yet. It's close.
Did you enjoy the Grand Prix though, Tim?
What I could see of it, yeah. So there's me. No. The problem was you couldn't see anything, literally. So the Italians, the locals who go there, literally go there at 6 in the morning and set up camp where they want to stand and watch it. So by the time we got in there, about 9:30, 10, all of the fence was covered with people. So you were having to sort of like peer over people's shoulders and stuff like that. If I go again, I'll buy grandstand. It's expensive. It's nearly double the price, but I think it's actually worth it. But it was good. Hamilton won. The Italians weren't happy. Perfect. Yeah. Good time.
Excellent. Good.
Glad you enjoyed it, mate.
Right, go on, Tim. Set you loose on the chat.
Oh, gosh. Hang on, right. I'm very here, there, everywhere. So this could go absolutely any which way. Hopefully I've got the top of the chat. No second.
You switch live chat on.
I'm about to say them. Let me clip. Oh, look at that. I'm that unorganized. It's even doing that. All right, let's make sure it's live chat. Let's make it pop out chat. I hope Dan Randon's in there today.
I've not seen him yet, I don't think.
Have you not? Oh, damn.
Honest, I haven't looked. So
we've got David Powell's sad git. I'm waiting for the start.
you were here early.
Well, at least someone was here early.
Yeah, everyone's here early by you.
Everyone's early compared to me. Model officers there. Well, yeah, Jamie Garvin. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Martin Roopke. Been a while since I could be here from the start. So good every evening to everybody.
No.
MAC. Good evening. When does it start?
Tomorrow.
It starts anytime you want it to start. Mr. Adams there saying good evening. Glad it's the weekend. Oh, I tell you, I'm so glad it's the weekend. James Buckingham. Good evening, guys.
On.
Alan McNeish. Good evening from sunny Lozzie.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Didn't I? Scout model giraffe.
That's Jimmy.
Yeah,
Long story. It evolved from the hangout.
Oh, okay, cool. Hello, everybody. Okay. Mr. John Stone, greetings, slaves to the classic. Remember tonight, no bananas. What's bananas got to do with John? Go on, you explain that one.
What?
John, Tim really is not with it, is he?
Nope.
No.
Bananas?
John was
Picture of John.
Oh, yeah.
Dear me.
Oh, it trust me, 1 week has felt like about 3 weeks. Just been long. Furry sticks that are ready from David Powell, all Paul Shapland, Steve Skoda. Good day, guys and girls, and us lot. Mark Scale Model saying hi, everybody. Gil's there saying good evening, afternoon, peeps.
I go.
James saying good morning, Mr. Model Officer. Good morning, afternoon, or evening to all modeler on planet Earth and all the crew.
Hello, mate.
Hello. Andrew Haycock saying evening all. Brian Moran, hello everybody. Joe's model kits. Joe's dad. And was it used to be Joe's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to remember something. Hello, good evening and welcome.
No, Joe's dad's Tim, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, yes. Sorry, yeah.
Where's Jim's dad? Jim's dad.
No, Joe's dad is Tim, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but where's that in the chat?
No, it's not. Joe's model kits. Tim was getting confused.
Yeah, I was getting confused then. That really changed his name. No.
You lot are complicated.
We're here to help.
Oh, we need other Danny now banging on about car parks.
Norman saying good evening, fellow sprue fiddlers. Hope you enjoyed the show. Steve, hello, all plastic fanatics from Southport, and a good evening to Paul and the sprue crew. No, it's not.
That's the wrong Steve.
No, that's Steve.
That's not.
Is that Southport Steve?
Yeah, Star Trek Steve, Tim.
Get it right. Get it right.
Oh, Tim was the wrong Steve. I'm right. You're wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
No, I've got the right Steve.
Yeah, that's wrong, Tim.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. Wait, Steve's saying this. The correct Steve, not the other Steve. Okay, he's asking Tamir to do on 132 Hurricane. I'm glad that Tamir's in here.
Drink tonight.
Not enough. He's asking please do on 132 Hurricane, but I didn't even know Tamir was in here. Okay. John, I not say that wrong. John saying afternoon all. Matchless Rex, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey up, Matt.
Mad.
Manic, I've arrived early. Same old problem.
That's my bro.
Is that your bro, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are his teeth white and all, Jay?
No, he's not even a modeler, but he's still watching.
Good lad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his
He'll
name?
do. He'll do.
What's his name in the chat?
Two
Man.
Manic.
Ah, yes.
Skullfish evening, everybody. Happy Friday.
Hey, Jace.
Yes.
Hi, Jace.
Back saying you gave up modelling for the summer. Back to it now, getting cold again.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I've noticed today just the mornings definitely drops in temperature. I like these cold. I like the cool mornings. It's quite nice. Yeah, oddball afternoon, everybody. Brett Nelson, top of the morning to you.
No.
Willie Mack, good evening to the sprue cutters and casting affix specialist at the bench. And hi to all the chat. Let's have a great night. Let's hope we do have a great night. John NW, David Powell saying hi guys. Sharpay is in there. Good evening, brush lickers and lickers.
Inner version of what he would normally say.
Yeah, so
You want to say what it normally says. Calvin saying greetings and salutations to the. I actually trying to get that a quick go. Prestigators.
Prestigitators. Prestigitators.
Prestigitators. Really? Why do you have to make such do lots wrong? You're just thinking that Mr. Dictionary down there is going to be reading crap. No.
I think if anybody has a really complicated greeting they want to put in right now, go ahead and do it while Tim's reading. This is cool.
what are they doing to you, mate?
Hannah's there saying, "Eat happy Friday, guys and girls." Hello. Grant 5760. Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Don Williams, Model Garage. Hello, Paul and the crew, and everyone in chat. Hope you all have a great weekend. Quick top up. There's a man from Sherwood Forest in there. Don't know where he's from.
Where's that?
The Metropolitan guy saying hi, guys. They're saying hello to Hannah. Typhel. Hello. Willie Max saying hi, Tim. Hi, Willie.
You missed Claire.
Right. Wait, what?
You missed Claire.
Oh, I did miss Claire. Sorry, Claire. I was trying to be so clever and say his name correct. I missed you. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Ray Aquilina. Hi, guys. Good evening. And my friends Ray, Francis, Paray,
Yay!
or Pear, as everyone else would say it.
Only because you're French.
Francis Parr. Hi everyone, it's nice to see the Tamir tools and the prices are good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I looked at the kits the other day. I didn't check the tools actually, so I might need to go out and have a little look on there.
Yeah, it's just delayed my UMP order a little bit. I need to get some spends before I put an order in now because there's a few bits that I want.
Yeah, you have to ask again, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Yeah.
Purse is locked.
Balls I kept tight. Chris Wright, good evening from Devon. Hope all is well. You're not here, right? Yeah, model officers asking did he hear right that Dan End is quiet? Did he hear that right? Dan End is very quiet.
Okay.
David Brooks, hello from Vancouver Island, Canada.
Who's quiet?
He's quiet, isn't he? Hey Mika saying hello. Apparently, 2 minutes says they all left by 2:30 though.
The Grand Prix. The Italians.
Well, but they weren't left at 2:30 because it wasn't started by then.
Never mind.
I think that's what he's. I don't know. I didn't watch it, but yeah. Anyway.
Okay, to your time, their time, yeah. It got quite early.
Yeah.
Hi, good evening from John Howe.
Yeah.
Everyone to the best day of the week. It's definitely the best day of the week. Greetings, Nikki Redbourne. Greetings from Cincinnati. I can't do it. I'm going to try and do it in a bit of an accent then, but that wasn't going to work. Ohio.
Please try again.
I think he needs to stop trying his accent. I'm just saying.
I don't even know where I'm going to go with Cincinnati. That's not right, is it? Anyways, let's move along. David Coate, good afternoon, my fellow glue sniffers. Sorry. Matt 58 saying hello from New York. David Baxter, shalom, chaps. Shalom to you. Stuart Scanwells, hi Paul and the gang. Hope you had a productive week on the bench. Thanks for getting spare airbrush needle for my Apex so promptly. I really appreciate it.
No problem. I'll be back in 2 secs.
I was like, how do you manage to break one of those?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Spare.
Dave was asking what I get for being late. Being late, I get to drink my beer and I have a Southern Comfort and Coke later. That's what I get. David Coates saying, "Hi, hey Black Cat. I got the V2 and I see that you mean about the cab fit."
Yeah, it needs a bit of trimming around the back panel of the cab. The rear bulkhead needs a bit of trimming, and the little I had to trim a little bit out from the bottom of the chassis as well to get it all to go down. And even then, I still have to put some filler in. But it goes together. It just needs a bit of wrestling.
Oh, there's a small. Can you beat the cat? Why you want to beat the cat for? Oh yeah, you can feed the cat. Yeah, she's gonna feed the cat. Don't worry, everybody. She's only feeding the cat. Oh dear. Yeah, Mr. Gav saying good evening. Chris Thomas saying good evening. Yeah, Tooney was saying it's regarding the Ferrari fans.
Oh yeah.
And they stuck around because Kimi Räikkönen was out there, and I tell you what, the Italians love Kimi Räikkönen.
Yeah.
And there's quite a few people that love Kimi Räikkönen. I'm definitely not one of them. And I like it for the end of the Formula One. There's always a sign saying "Kimi for president." Always makes me giggle. Bjorn Jacob Benonson. Benon. I got the first bit right. I'm gonna finish there where my high. Any of you guys build the Revel Tornadoes in 1K2?
Yes.
Go on, Norm. You must have had a crack at that, didn't you?
No, not that one. No.
Wow.
What was the tornado that was on the Facebook group the other day?
48th.
Oh, was it?
That's going to be quite really good kit.
It looked nice. That.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I do not know what that 132 is like. I know it's quite an old kit now, isn't it?
Yeah. I've seen one built in competition which looked rather good, but I think the guy threw a lot of aftermarket at it. Whereas build wise on it, I've never had it, so
I imagine a lot of time and a lot of filler as well. Maybe. Who knows? You have to have search the internet for that one. Hunter Andrews, morning. Spring here, New Zealand. Love the live show. Thank you, Mr. Hunter Andrews.
Thank you.
Motor Motorsport, Punch, evening, gentlemen, and me. Thank you.
Hi, Punch.
I'm not even go on, do it. Go on, John Graham.
No, carry on. Carry on. You're all right.
Tim, you're reading it. Come on. You're reading it.
Go on.
Come on.
A lemon, layman, branchiated. Lemon branchiated. Is that correct?
No.
Lamina branchiated.
Yeah, what he said. Pneumonia. Idealistic evening to you, Timbo. Cool. That's the words on.
Like proper carnage.
Trust me. Is that seriously a word?
Yep.
Ray, what is it then? Come on.
It's a bowel disease.
Well, I'll be honest. If anyone's going to know about a bowel disease, you'd know about it, wouldn't you?
I can send you pictures of it.
No. Islam Punk's in there.
Oh, for God, he's done it again.
I'll do it just for Graham's reaction as well. And the plastic gods have been good to you all. I hope they have. Good evening to all that enjoy the
juxtapositional reciprocity.
Yeah, what he said. If I get it wrong enough, eventually Graham will just...
It's just frustrating. I read it.
If I get it wrong, it burns inside of me. He has to correct me. It's my bit.
To be fair though, I think considering you've had a damn good crack at both of those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's cruel, really, isn't it? Bullying, really. You should take us all to court for like
Fired.
discrimination in the workplace.
Yeah, David Sailpaint saying David Powell saying epic fail on the accent. Him, don't trust me. That's not the worst I could do. Stroke was saying feed the cat to what? Well, that's a good point actually. Who should go feed the cat to? Thermonuclear Bobbington. He keeps changing his name every week, doesn't he? Hello Peeps.
It's good.
Ethic Sampay. Yep. Hello, lads. Whip spelt with an R, so I'm guessing that's hello. David Walker, evening. All Black Rifle Model Works. Hello. Have a good evening. Have a good one, folks. Night shift for me. Always out and about, working hard, saving young people from the problems of
Booze.
who, yeah, reality is just stupid young people with being drunk too much. And your brother's just as annoying as you, Graham.
You surely know that word.
Superfragilisticious.
Yay! Can you say it backwards though?
I love Mary Poppins.
Can you say it backwards?
I could do.
IT.
Dociali expellistic fragicali rupus. I know that's not how it's spelled backwards, but that's how it goes in the film and the song.
At last,
that sounds atrocious, tune. Yeah. The 3Bs scale modelling. Hey guys, first live show I've caught in for a long time. Oh, Dave Powell, yeah, he got there in the end. I always get there. It's how I get there. How I get there.
Dan's got all off.
Well done, Tim.
Thank you.
Just joined.
You're the weakest link.
Goodbye. I'm going to finish my soup now. It's actually cooled down to perfect.
So, what's everyone working on tonight other than a bottle of booze?
I am working on my charger, muscle car.
Oh, how's that going?
It's going all right, yeah. Oh, actually, quick question before I start. So I took all the chrome off in bleach.
You leave the shiny bits on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that unavoidable?
Well, that's a lack of resin stuff to put on to get it super shiny.
Definitely get that off.
Yeah, don't bother, leave it on. It helps.
Yeah, okay, because it's clogging some of the detail on some parts, like.
Yeah.
It'll help give you a shiny coat back when you're done.
All right, okay, no worries. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask that because everybody asked that. What are you working on, Dan?
I am going to start on my Cobra.
Oh, lovely. Nice one. Very cool, mate. What are you working on, Norman?
I'm working on the Takum 116 scale Randall FT17. Cleanup work, lots and lots of cleanup work.
Big, isn't it? So nice. Very cool. Sam?
Scooby-Doo 2001 in this colour scheme.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Red slash with yellow.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a nice colour, that.
Are you happy with the yellow now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just the way the light was on. It just didn't look right, but I'm happy with it.
Who drives that one, Sam?
Mika Hoivinen or Hervinen in 2002.
Yeah.
Nice. RAC, yeah. Nice little decals.
John, what are you working on?
The condensator. Not the compensator.
Tim?
I am going to crack on getting the main chassis built on the Tamir FLA. Need to go with the middle part, and I've got a kit I really want to start, but I've just got to finish this first.
I'm building another photo booth because I've got no modelling to do tonight, because any modelling I do at the minute I need to film. I haven't got any way at the minute. I could have if I could be bothered of setting up the webcam and my camcorder. So, to be honest, I'll enjoy a night off because it's all I've done all week. So I'm building a new photo booth because Sam's getting one as a thank you for being mad.
That years.
Being mad.
Mad, as you'll see in a bit when we go through what we bought. So don't forget, those are in here. If you had anything bought this week, go pop on the Live the Bench thing that Graham put up. Because we're not going to go through show and purchase anymore. We're just going to go through that thread because it's easier and you can see things clearer. And if you're not shared your work on the forum, go to the forum.
What about I do?
Forum.
I've got no share this week. I've done.
No excuse not to post on the forum anymore.
There isn't.
Oh, don't mind.
John, I'm looking at you. On the forum, John. John.
Yeah.
John on the forum.
Like the same one I posted on the Facebook page this morning.
No. Good question from Matt.
Yeah, I've just noted that.
And one for Steve. We don't have you on, mate.
I can do. Yeah, why not?
We won't deal with those because it's not like it's a normal show, is it? We're just doing it as we go here, aren't we?
Yeah, cool. So Steve's question is to Dan: are you going to open up the vents on the wings of their Cobra?
No.
No.
Good answer.
Good answer.
I like that answer.
I like the detail on that one, Dan.
And so Matthaus, Rex. Seeing Paul's new spray booth as a non-DIYer, can you stick foam board together with something other than a hot glue gun?
I have used CA glue before, although it does melt it a little bit. It will glue it though, but it makes it more brittle.
Very.
I can't see why you couldn't use PVA. Once it's dry. Or any contact adhesive might work. Should work, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Tape
Or
it.
whatever it's called, and all that malarkey. Well, hot glue gun's by far the easiest.
And they're cheap as chips, mate. You can get one. Well, even Hobbycraft, you can get one for about £6 with a few glue sticks in it.
This one was from Tool Station. This is one of the hot. Oh, got a bit of plastic over it. That's one of the more hotter ones. And trust me, when you there goes the bit of glue actually. When you put the glue on, you literally get steam or smoke coming off the glue. My little toe can vouch for how hot it is. When a molten piece of it dropped. Would tape work? Yeah, and it would. Yeah. To be sure you've got your stable shape there.
Mike's gone again, Dan, I think.
Tape will do it.
Yeah, but the little ones from Thingy Bob Hobbycraft, I've got one of those and it does the job fine. I did my shelves with it.
Yeah. This was from Tool Station. It was dirt cheap as well.
They're not expensive. Bjorn Jacob is asking, what's the best model shop in London? Harrods, I guess.
Harrods.
Harrods?
I don't know.
Harrods, is it? Tim?
Depends which part of London, though, doesn't it?
Harrods, yeah.
Steve says he's opened the vents up on his Cobra using the UMP scribers. Which ones, Steve? The Funtech ones? Yeah, 3B says you can just tape the...
What's the best scale model shop in London? The decent one in London really is Hannants that's in Hendon. It's not really in London. It's sort of North London. It's the best place I know around London now. I know there are some other ones around London. I haven't been to any of the others. Usually further south or a lot further east.
There you go. Yeah, that lacquer on there is really weird.
It's really what?
The lacquer on the chrome bits is really... It's like it's gone yellow as well in places.
Yeah.
So would you still use a gloss primer on that then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely.
Cool, you know? I need to treat myself to some of those Funtech scribers. But... quiet. You back with us, Dan?
Hey, what?
I was just wondering if you were back with us.
Yeah, my internet's just going to be goosing me all night, I think.
Virgin, is it?
Of course.
Same hassles, mate.
Right. There's my book.
Did somebody answer Hey Mika's question?
Baking soda plus super glue. Use it or not as a filler, etc.
Yeah.
I've not used baking soda. I've used talcum powder before.
Yeah, talcum powder I've used.
Yeah, I'm not sure baking soda might start fizzing up. I've always
baking powder is better, not the soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, the soda will expand like anything.
Yeah,
I'm going to say, yeah, make sure you get right stuff.
Yeah.
Chemistry was never my strong suit at school.
Yeah, baking powder, not soda. So yeah, even then, talcum powder, to be honest, the same sort of thing, really, isn't it? Claire's question is: can you talk about the best way to chrome bumpers, etc., for the muscle car build?
Dechrome them.
Yeah, I'll take it.
With bleach. Leave the lacquer on. I prefer to leave that lacquer on. Gloss primer. So for me, use UMP Gloss Black. And then your metallizer of choice, which is going to depend on what you've got. But I like
Fish.
Mr. Hobby stuff. That's for that random comment.
I was trying to finish your sentence off for you.
I like the Mr. Hobby Super Metallic Chrome myself. If not, AK Extreme. And yeah, just take your time.
I'm going to do my chrome with Vallejo Metal Core.
Ooh.
Just going to try it and think, why not?
There you go.
Give it a mash. I'm hearing good things about it.
Oh no.
The pal says you use plastic filler made from tube glue and cut up sprue. That, yeah, we all tend to make that up with Tamiya Extra Thin, but the trouble with that is it takes a bloody age to dry.
Yeah, takes forever. I only use that really if you need to rescribe through it.
Yeah, or if you're using very thin, if it's only a very thin bit of it. But if you've got anything sort of big to fill, the advantage is it doesn't shrink over. Pretty much any of the acrylic ones will all shrink eventually and end up chasing them back, but it does take forever to dry. You do have to leave it for a long time.
Once you put sprue goo on, put it back in the box.
Did we answer that decal question last week?
What's that? They've made your own decals of an inkjet printer. We did, but I think it was for somebody else.
Yeah, they're crap.
It was Claire was asking last week, wasn't it?
It was Claire. I've tried it. They print, but they just look awful. And they tend to run and nah.
Just go to a specialist firm. If you know what you want to actually print off and you've got an image or something like that, just email somebody who makes decals on eBay or something, and 9 out of 10 more than happy to oblige.
9 out of 10 cats preferred.
I'm so gonna cheat with this.
All right.
Bonnet closed. Instant 50% at work. Cut right out for me. Bonus.
Hey, El Capitan, how are you doing, mate? Long time no see.
Hey, Rob.
Yes, I will brush paint that. That's far too small to spray. I'm guessing that lacquer on the chrome parts would make TET pretty useless. That's going to have to be a CA job, isn't it?
Depends
Well,
if
to be honest, if it's chromed anyway, I'd CA them on anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a couple of tiny little bits which I'll just touch in with a brush. I just want to stick him on, and I'll prime them on.
I saved all that heartache and mucking around by just painting mine gloss black. Oh my god! I was like, chrome.
You see, all the external chrome, I've decided now I'm not doing it chrome. All the external chrome I'm doing in gunmetal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see me doing chrome bits on this neither because it's horrendous.
Well, I need to learn how to mask, but
It's Revel chrome and all, so it's yeah, you can trip up over it.
Yeah, Matthew says the lacquer binder will flake off.
Oh, there we go. That's that done. Very quiet.
Nobody's talking at me.
How many people's going to build Smoking the Bandit Trans Am there?
I've seen a couple today already.
Yeah, I've seen truck and yeah, somebody's already bought one in preparation. I seen an interview on news this morning with him while I was getting ready for work, and I had to look twice because I thought he'd been in a fire.
Yeah, he those last few years of his age, he's aged quite well, hasn't he?
But I was going to say badly.
I think that means a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's when he was speaking as well, I heard him in an interview and it's like he didn't sound.
Yeah, but I'm going to put that down to all the narcotics that he did through like 70s and 80s when he blew every penny of his money in, on women and booze and drugs.
Fast and loud a couple of years back. He looked terrible.
He looked good. He looked good on there for his age.
Yeah,
but you could see then it was like, wow.
Andy Callis asking how long the took the chrome off this. This pretty much came off instantly. Just cheap household bleach in 5 minutes. It was all gone.
Yeah, it'll either come off in minutes or weeks.
Yeah.
That's it. Exactly.
There's no in between.
Nope.
Oh, there we go.
I've actually forgotten that Burt Reynolds was in Deliverance. I'll have to watch that again now.
Squeal like a pig, boy.
Actually watched that the other night a bit.
Yeah, I was listening to his obituary on Last Words this afternoon. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I thought Smoking the Bandit was good, but the Cannonball Run was my favourite.
I want to say Cannonball Run for me.
All the rat packing was just so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Captain Chaos.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, JJ.
I'm no longer Captain Chaos. I'm now Captain USA.
The outtakes and that's funny as hell.
Yeah, isn't it? It is. These bleeds? They were all a bunch of wild lads, weren't they?
Yeah, I'm going to say a lot of narcotics are about then and all.
Yep.
When half of the Rat Pack connected.
Yes.
Whoever's blown into that. Wow, really loud.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah.
Rody Hobby Corner's just joined. Good evening, mate.
Tim, you should be reading this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to like 10 different things and getting none done. Hang on.
Just try and send it from I
I
love you.
found some built living pictures of my.
What?
I'm trying to find some built pictures
Oh,
of my Mercedes.
I was really worried about what was coming next.
Yep. Where's this going?
My old Merc, the little silver Merc. I found some pictures the other day, and do you think I can find them on my phone now?
Go and search for them on Facebook. Or the four. Oh, no.
No. Don't think I put them on the. Did I?
Are you bringing that to Telford again this year, Tim?
No, probably not. I'll bring the MiG probably.
Oh, okay.
If I bring something, I'll bring the MiG.
He'll bring some at Emily's because she's finished on it.
I could bring her stiletto, definitely could.
And she's won awards.
And that's an award-winning model that was. Yes, it was.
I'll just bring a box.
Yeah.
It's all right, you can buy them there.
Norm has a box fetish.
Are you going to make it this year, Norm, do you think?
I'm not saying yes and I'm not saying no, mate.
All right, but
Every time I say something, I end up. You know what?
Should we do a giveaway?
should we?
Yeah, I reckon we do the goodie bag. Norman, you ready?
Yeah, hold on 2 seconds.
Are you ready?
No, we'll be in 1 second. I'm ready.
I'm
Norman's
ready. Are you ready? In
Hang on. Paul hasn't done his spiel. He
All
loves
right,
doing
sorry,
his spiel.
Graham, you can do it. I got a mouthful of food.
Oh, that's a feeble excuse. That's not fair. That's not fair. Right, we're going to do a giveaway. For this one is for the UMP goodie bag, kindly donated by Paul and Lee at umpretail.com. All you have to do is put in one number between 1 and 1,000, one number only, and in 5 minutes we'll stop the clock and we'll see who's won when Paul draws a number from the random number generator. Closest number wins. If there's a draw, the first number entered will win. And don't shout out the numbers if you know, because we will check and we will find out ourselves. I think I got that right.
You jumped the gun a bit with that bit because you have to say that again in a bit, but never mind.
All right. How did I do?
That was good.
Good.
Good. Anyway, right. So when are you ready, Norman?
in 3, 2, 1. Number start.
I was going to say don't give up your day job, but
I very nearly dropped the tenner then. Very nearly. I was so close.
That'd have been a hard one to
Wow, that was so close.
mention to your missus.
That's last week's. Why is last week's?
Boom, boom, boom.
Sink or lose.
Oh, that's nice. Another hard week on the voting, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad it's.
Oh, I like that. What's that?
Don't look until I don't like to look until Dan goes through them.
Wow. I've never seen one of those before, but it looks brilliant. Oh, that's a lot of reading.
Okay.
I just being sneaky and going through what's on the forum before I put my picture up.
We all stand together. Boom, boom.
yeah.
I'm thinking I might change how my camera's positioned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like that now, is it? Oh.
Yeah. Feeling like the light's too far forward. So again, John?
Can you show off the casting couch?
Not that camera.
Oh. So there is one?
There is. Wiki wiki wow 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 wow.
What you get up to at night time, is it?
Only when Dan comes round.
Hopefully you mean Dan Cook.
Yeah.
That's all right. I thought you meant Dan Scattergood. I got really worried there for a minute. Do you ever sit on the settee in the cave, Graham?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Just sit and read a magazine.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
Just to shut the curtains and put the light up.
I'm kind of thinking that one day it'll probably have to go to make space for something else, but
Sex wing.
Beat to it.
it's nice to have.
Somewhere
Oh,
to hang your phone to.
Got a minute and 45 seconds. And put the number in. Put it in now. 35 people watching.
Nice.
Great way to start the weekends to watch the show.
Pardon? Sorry, just reading one.
Tim got worried there.
People asking about Sam's magnifier visor. Sam's had that for ages. Sorry, somebody asked, was it new? And John Paul's asking, how is it?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Yep, and it's really, really good. My eyesight's awful, but
Really useful for putting on wing mirrors.
Oh, that was hard.
hey, no, I need the Hubble telescope for that.
I know where there's a. I'm gonna leave that. Let's leave it.
Yeah.
Back away from the joke.
David Coat just said that Revel have just sent him an email about the new Bristol Bowfighter, the 148th one. That's a new mold as well, isn't it, Tim? You found out yesterday?
Brand new.
Yeah. Nice
It
looking.
could still be pants though now.
It could. I'm looking forward to seeing somebody build it and a few reviews go up.
20 seconds.
I'm tempted by that.
Where did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, should have pulled. Yeah.
I wasn't, but
Yeah.
In 3, 1.
no. Right, put that aside for a minute. Put the lid back on that.
Right, everybody in? Yeah, everyone's in. Right, we're going to click this once and once only. Ignore the 9 that was already there when I put it on. I'm sharing, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to click this once and once only. That'll be the winning number. As always, the two people have the same number. The first person to pick it automatically wins. If you think there's one, please don't shout to that because these guys will double check and want to know the winner. Graham will announce it. So the winner number 4, the UMP video bag is 343.
343.
As I watched the numbers go up, I think there was quite a few around there.
There we go. 343. I'm kind of stuck there, really. Well, I have. I could decal the bike after decal all day yesterday.
Nah.
Get the monkey base coated.
No, the monkey needs filling first.
Okay, get the monkey filled then.
Well, the monkey can do one for now. I'm quite happy just sat here doing nothing, to be honest.
Well, do that. Not often you get a chance to sit in your.
I'm just tired as well, which doesn't help. So 2K tomorrow, it's all decaled. So 2K tomorrow, and yeah, it should be finished mid next week. But like I say, you guys aren't going to see it for a couple of months at least, because it's going weekly. Unless you slip me 100 quid and I'll send you the link for them all, because they will be uploaded. There's 300 already uploaded. They're just not scheduled.
I concur with that, Norm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody agreed?
Yeah.
Good. So, for the UMP goodie bag, kindly donated by Paul and Lee at umpretail.com, Paul drew the number of 343, and the closest to that was Roadie Hobby Corner with 345.
There we go. Well done.
Well done.
Well done, Rody. Get your name and address. Yeah, get your name and address, everybody. Either Paul on the forum or Paul Brooklyn on Facebook. I will get you that in the post. Congratulations. Stick around. We've still got the £25 UP vouchers to do. And in Dan's bit, and in a while, we'll have another goodie bag, which you lot get to decide tonight because it's your turn to pick. We're doing going through Dan's section on the forum and the Facebook page. We'll do another 5-minute timer. You guys and girls can pick your favourite build. I assume Tim will make a note of it.
Of course I will.
And he'll tally it up. And we'll get that out to you. Well done. There you go, Rody Hobby. Well done, man. Get your name and address to me, and I will put that in the post. There we are. Tony's in the chat.
You blagger, you.
No what?
Nothing.
You said something else there for a second.
Nothing blagger, I said. Nothing rudeness.
Oh, John Henley's just washed his paintbrushes in his tea.
Don't want to do that.
It was egg and chips.
I was about to say he's definitely a southerner because if it was a northerner, you'd had to put it through your dinner.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, we call it tea.
Dear me, oh, I do despair. I couldn't get my words out. Oh, dear.
It's more scythe.
You do well.
Yeah, but
Good game.
Ooh, Flash Central 86. Fly me to the moon.
No, that was the end of Looney Tunes.
I can play those.
During the day, hang out as a Looney Tune.
No.
Gone with the Wind, was it?
Not me.
He'll play you that tune in one long one.
You've got whistling nose there.
If that's somebody's nose, they need a doctor. Hyperventilating.
Well, I had a message from Evander Zippy Bernot. I assume that's Rody Hobby Corner. He's just waving at me on Facebook, so.
Hey, we've got a waiver.
But what's he waving?
And
Oh. So I was interested. How's it, Dan?
Tim, Tim knew where that was going.
Yeah. Right down the £10 fine area. You lead me down that path many times, Dan.
I'm out.
And I always come back regretting it. Can someone try and reminds me later? Remembered me to put my batteries on charge for my keyboard and my mouse because they're getting a bit low on the old power.
okay, Tim.
Yeah.
Don't forget later on.
Yes.
Put the keyboard and mouse on charge because
Thank you so much for that, Paul. See, if you weren't here,
there'd be no show.
well, that's a good point. That's a good point. And if Dan wasn't here, we would have dodgy.
William and garlic.
Him and his garlic.
Having albums with his own.
Clear. Oh.
Even when I click mute on him, it doesn't work.
Probably left. That's why.
They're still there.
Oh, yeah, still there.
Oh no, he's gone all black now when I click on them.
It doesn't look right. That doesn't look right.
What's wrong there, Graham? Let's have a look. What's wrong?
Oh, it's the frame for the back seats, I think. Just doesn't seem to.
That's the rear support. Gives the back end a bit. It's like an earlier style of a strut brace.
So it sits on top of the trans tunnel and it just glues to the back. It doesn't really look like it should stick to the
that's pretty much how they built. It's just sort of glued in there. Yeah, it literally does it. It does is gives the shock towers support down to the central chassis.
Okay.
Help stop.
Well, Neil asked in the chat, even Jen, sorry I'm late. It'd be that car park, Neil, the one you know nothing about and have no relevance to it. But to be honest, those of us that have relevance to it, I'm going to clue what's about anyway. It'll be that.
I'm going to throw the narcotics thing in the ring again.
Tim, what do you think the probability is of the Wingnut Wings bringing out the Fokker DR1? I don't know which one DR1 is. Isn't that the triplane? We'll have to have a look now.
Yeah, it is.
Who did you feed the cat to, Tim, and was it in beer and gravy?
No, I don't know.
You do you get a lot of cat food in gravy?
You do, don't you, though?
You do.
Yep, I had a tea time with cat food.
I thought Sam was sitting on the edge of his seat. He's always sitting on the edge of his seat, anticipating the next.
Here we go, Tim. Carry on digging. Dig. Quick.
No, I'm leaving it there.
The edge of his seat.
Yeah.
Living dangerously, Sam. I'll be living dangerously, lean on the edge of the seat.
Yeah.
Neil's been going to doggy car parks.
Dodgy.
Oh, dodgy. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, if he's going to a dodgy car park that's a bit doggy, then we know what sort of car park he's been going to.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah. John goes there.
He's been banned from there.
Yep.
I don't your type down here. I am your type. You're not. Much worse. So much worse.
Was the drink there over in Italy, Tim?
Hey?
Was the drink there in Italy?
The drink
Booze?
there?
Booze?
No, it couldn't get served in shops, Sam.
Well, no, but wherever we most places we're in, I didn't do too much drinking while I was over there, to be honest. And it's hard to tell. I had a couple of beers here and there. The food, though, the food's about the same sort of price as it is over here, but the portions are just enormous.
Right.
So I ordered a mussel soup. All right. And I usually know it is. You get a bit of soup at the bottom, then you get a bowl of mussels.
Yeah.
And you usually get like a little like a bowl of them, right? This is like a mixing bowl. And I'm piled high. And he put it down, and I ordered that as a starter, and then I ordered steak for later on. And me and Patricia were like, damn.
This is not going to go well.
So we munched our way through them, and then the steaks turned up, and I got a €20 steak, right, which is 800 grams.
Ooh.
I have never eaten a steak that big, right? But it came on a big square plate. It must have been like it's to me instructions. This sort of wide but square. Okay, it was a big plate, but the meat was so easy to eat. It's not like you're trying to chew through it.
Yeah,
so nice.
You can more or less eat it with a fork, just it was just breaking up.
I just fork, just putting in bits away. It's so good, so good. So the food's amazing quality over there. I wish we had their like their supermarket. So they've got Carrefour, which I'm sure some of you guys have been to Europe, you'll know that name. Mm-hmm. Usually, like you see them over France and stuff, but the Carrefour in Italy, all fresh food. everywhere. I mean, all big fresh cheeses, the big round, like those big round barrels of cheese.
Baby well.
They cut those up. They got meats hanging there that they cut directly from dried meats.
That's good because you like a bit of well-hung meat.
I do love a bit of well-hung meat.
Anyway,
The longer it's hung, the better.
David Powell is asking, does anyone know what brand of paint comes with the Airfix kits? Yes, mate, it's Humbrol.
Humbrol acrylics, put it in the bin.
Yeah,
chuck it straight in the bin.
Yeah.
And the paint.
And the paint. To be honest, mate, it's not bad for brush painting, but it's not great. Certainly, I wouldn't try and airbrush it. Well, I have tried to airbrush it in its pants. No. But yeah, it's Humbrol, mate. And I saw another question there. Oh, John Henley's building the ICM 32nd scale Polycarpov, the I-16. Yeah. Well, that's an awesome kit.
I just said it's a good little kit.
Oh, I thought you said good luck.
No.
No. Yeah, that's a lovely kit. In fact, I've just got to have a look at it now. It's lovely. Yeah, that's a really good build. You'll enjoy that. And it is a bit of light relief. It goes together really easily. The only issue you'll have is on the top cowling. Needs a little bit of filling either side. But, sorry, not the top. Yeah, it is the top, between the top of the engine cowl and the cockpit.
It's a pain in the backside to fill, to be honest.
Yeah, but other than that, it's fine. But the reason that is as it is, we think, is because there's a detail upset for it, for the cockpit and stuff, so you could leave that whole cowling off and you'd be able to see all the swanky detail inside the cockpit. Because I'm thinking about building another one because I did like it so much.
And you're just a nice guy, mate.
Oh, thanks.
Be careful with those seats, Graham. They're a bit fragile. They tend to fly about when you hit them with a hammer.
With what, mate?
Those seats tend to shatter and fly about a bit when you hit them with a hammer.
All right, okay. It's actually surprisingly good. This is. The flash
to be fair, it's not a bad kit. It went together okay.
Yeah.
It was the first kit I built when I came back to the hobby.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Yeah, I was expecting the one that you gave me, the Vanishing Point, because that's the ICM kit, isn't it? And that's like Flash Central.
AMT.
What did I say? ICM. Yeah, AMT. Sorry, I was expecting this to be the same, but it's not bad. There's very little flash on it, to be honest. But having said that, now that I've started building this, I really want to build that Challenger now. I really want to build it, and I do want to do it as a barn find.
I thought you were building the Challenger.
No. John sent me to do as a barn find, and I want to get the van done first.
Right.
To do it, I will build it. This has given me a little bit of a
incentive.
Yeah, a little bit of interest. I've never thought I'd be interested in muscle cars, but I'm actually liking this.
I highly recommend that Hemi Cuda I did. That was a great kit. Other than the speaker hood not fitting properly, which could have well been me. That was a really nice kit.
We had a few people said about that hood not being great.
Loads of people have said it to me. Yeah. Other than that, I can't fault it. The engine went together well. They're all fitted in well. No issues at all. That was a lovely, nice kit to build. It really was. A mean-looking car as well.
It is lovely.
Glad I chose that colour for it.
Chris is there, the War General. Sorry, I'm late. Yeah, all right. You're forgiven. Al's asking if you can thin. Can you cement the white one?
Maybe
so with what?
With a tet.
Yeah. I'm just doing an experiment.
Can't see why tet wouldn't work, but
yeah, I've used my tet with.
I've got to be honest. I'm not a fan of that white Tamiya. I think the Revel Professional in the blue thing with the tubes better.
This one.
Yeah, I think that's better.
I really like this. I use this quite a lot on large surfaces. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I've always used the white stuff for doing large areas where you need to put 2 lots of glue because it takes a lot longer to dry, but it is a bit.
I've just found the bond's not very good of it. I used it on. What the hell did I use it on? And I could literally pull it apart when I was done. Just didn't seem hot enough to glue anything. That's only my experience. Yeah. But I prefer the Rebel stuff myself. Can't remember what it was. It was gluing now. I forget.
Evan Smith saying, Paul was curious why you felt Fujimi car kits weren't worth the effort. They do a few race cars that I wanted to build.
For me, mainly because I've seen nothing but people complain about the decals. They're shockingly bad. And to be honest, the kits are a little bit lacking as well in places.
Yeah, they're always curbside. They're not very well detailed.
Yeah, they're a bit
especially the older stuff. The newer stuff.
Yeah. Was it that Fujimi BMW you were looking at?
Yep.
That Fujimi.
Yep, that's Fujimi.
That was it. M3 one. It was shocking.
The Mercedes as well.
Yeah, and like all the wheels were in the wrong place.
Yeah, it's just
terrible. For me, the most part, it's the decals. Sam just got those lovely Porsches, and I do really want one, but I predict a Porsche build as well, by the way. Another one. Because I've got one, Sam's got a couple. Clayton bought one yesterday or today.
Oh, you got the very new one, didn't you?
Which?
Yeah. The new food. You get the new Fuji one, didn't you?
Sam has.
What do you think of it, Sam?
Nice.
Yeah.
I bought both of them. The Watkins Glen and the Mom one.
Cool.
They look nice, yeah. But as Paul says, it's the decals that always let them down, you know.
It's still not great then.
Well, they look okay, you know, but the proof will come when I go to put them on.
Oh, that is it. That is it.
You know, so here's hoping. But you never know, they might bring an aftermarket set out for it. Maybe.
I would quite likely imagine that will be out in a fairly soon time.
Yeah, hopefully you'll get to. I forgot I got that 944 as well. Purple, a pink bar punk one.
Right, yeah.
Yes, but I reckon put another Porsche builds on the cards. You reckon, Tom?
Absolutely.
Sounds up for any build.
If you lot pulled your fingers out, we could do a lot of these buddy builds because, like my muscle car build, I'd finished it within 3 days of the proposed build date. So that's 2 months then. So it's all you slow coaches.
Yeah.
If you could build in a week, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you, Sam?
Oh, absolutely.
You build every week.
Well, I started this on Thursday. Primed it, painted it. It's decaled. The running gears in. The cockpit's painted. So it's getting 2K'd on Sunday. I'll be finishing it Wednesday. Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. So less than a week, 6 days.
What's that, the AMT?
No, the Scooby-Doo.
I started mine on Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Might have been Saturday, actually. I reckon I'll be done Tuesday or Wednesday probably. Depends if I get burnt out doing the videos to give it a bit of a break for a few days.
Yeah, but you've been filming every day as well. You know, people say, how can you build a car in 6 days? Well, if you're at the bench from sort of 8:30 in the morning and only taking a couple of hours during the day and you're staying there until 9 at night, it's quite easy.
Matt's asking, is there a difference between the white and orange Tamiya glue? I believe they're the same, but you guys over in America get the orange and we get the white.
Oh, the little odd
hexagonal lid, isn't it?
Yeah, that weird hexagonal. Yeah,
I believe that's the same as our white stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
Gary's in the chat. Hey, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Oh, Barry.
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 Oh, Gary. Sorry, Gary.
Him, it's Larry.
Larry. Oh, Larry.
Want to the what we bought thing? Right?
Yeah, kind of. Just glue the seat together.
I haven't bought it from last week. Well, I have, but it's not here. I bought a good bit this week, actually.
Oh my god, Algar is Lancaster out of the bin and finished it all. Nearly.
Oh, is he?
Again?
Nice.
Al's Lancaster's reappeared.
Oh, brilliant. Nice one, Al.
What went wrong with it for him to throw it in the bin?
Everything.
Oh, was it? Well, them ones. Oh.
I don't know. I'm just guessing, Tim.
Something
We're so close to it.
Right, just switch this over.
I'll put a camera on you, G.
Okie dokie. Screen share now.
I'll present here. Oh.
And if I screen share, oh, I'll just find the thing first, so I don't have to. There we go.
Just quickly, so Steve's saying next kit I'm going to buy is the Tamiya 132 Spit to replace the one Mr. Hammer got to last year when I had a bad bout of depression.
Oh.
That's a shame, but yeah, well, hopefully you get it and you'll enjoy it this time around, and you won't feel the need to smash it in. Jiff Jazz saying Kitty Hawk is a nightmare according to my model club colleagues who have built them. See that silence? That's silence saying no one's built them because we all hear the same. Not saying that they're unbuildable, but they throw up more problems than they should really.
There's better ways of spending your money.
Yes. There's very few kits that you can get of a model from a manufacturer that other people aren't doing now. So if Kitty Hawk does a kit that you like, find the other manufacturer and buy that one. They have good detail, they're good surface detail, but the fit isn't good, which then just makes the surface detail pointless.
They look damn good in the box.
Yes, they do.
Perfect kit for you then.
I've got a few, mate. Don't worry, they're in the box.
Calvin's just written F35B. Calvin asking about Kitty Hawk. So I don't know what
I'm coming, mate. Sorry, I'm just trying to. I was actually trying to mute the chat, but I can't. So please, nobody put anything in our chat.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Dan, payback time, Dan.
Yeah.
No,
You should never ever mention anything.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said a word.
I can't. The thing's gone to say turn it off.
It's there on my Mac, on my iPhone, on my iPad.
Oh, give over.
Range.
No, it's quite true that the things on the Mac do actually mute. It's quite perfect. Can't you just mute the chat from your phone and it'll mute it on your computer?
No, don't be silly.
Oh, that's because your phone and your computer aren't linked, are they?
Anyway, so if I screen share, you'll have to.
I like your hairy leg.
Hairy leg. Oh, hello.
Oh!
Sorry, I'll move that up there.
I thought it was a spider's leg at first.
Good job. I've got shorts on in it. Let's screen share.
Your
Shush. Right. So,
Yeah.
anyway, is that sharing?
Yeah, I'm talking. Hang on. Tim, did you swear?
definitely didn't.
Okay. You're being accused of owing a tenner.
Did I?
Yeah, apparently.
I saw that as well. I thought,
Andy Callis. Andy, what did he say?
What did I say?
Oh, that was Graham. Oh, you're getting the blame.
what?
I don't know. What did he say, Andy?
I didn't say anything.
I thought you were there grassing you up, not me.
I didn't swear.
Graham wouldn't swear.
Not guilty.
I'll swear up.
Actual replay if we need to, but I didn't.
Not guilty.
Didn't hear anything.
If I did, I didn't realise. Definitely didn't realise I did.
No,
I didn't
Graham,
think I did one.
What did he say, Andy? Said Apple.
Oh,
Scrathing.
Scrathing?
What the hell are you lot on in that chat? Carry on, Graham.
what?
I've no idea what they're banging on about.
Anyway, so rather than try and show what we've been buying on these awesome webcams, which are really good, but they're really crap at focusing up close, we thought we'd put some pictures in the Live at the Bench page so we can see them with clearness. And you guys are all welcome to add yours too. So if you look for this picture during the week, anything you bought, if you want to show it off, stick it in the comments. So let's have a look and see what we've got first. We've got Andy Callis kicking us off. Just got back from holiday in northern Michigan and found this cool little paper model of the Edmund Fitzgerald freighter that was immortalized in a song by Gordon Lightfoot. Had to have it. Also picked up some bare metal foil for the muscle car build.
Excellent. That's cool. That paper model.
It looks
They make
really
some
cool.
awesome models, don't they? Those paper things. I
Yeah.
just know if I did it. It looked like a paper mache duck or something.
Yeah, yeah,
I've seen
definitely.
really
I've
large
seen
ones
some
done.
amazing stuff.
Yeah, I've seen some really large ones done at the model shows, and they're amazing.
Mm.
When the fine details done on them and actually time spent on them, they do look amazing.
They look like a melted welly.
Cool. I've seen a couple of them in places, but they look like boxes. Oh no! Stop it! Stop it!
Hello, what we're encroaching on here too, Jay.
There's an easy way of fixing this, Graham. You know,
Is there?
right-click each picture and it'll put it in a new tab, and then you just got to click through your tabs, and you won't see the chat.
Ah, sorry, don't worry.
Why doing that? Spoiling our fun.
You've already seen that one.
Right. So Carl Smith says he's been buying a brand new cave.
Oh, that's a big cave.
Yeah.
Got a starlight dish.
That's his. He's bought this and he's left his missus at his old house, and this is just where he's gonna have his modelling room now.
Sounds like a good deal for me.
It looks nice, that mate. Well done.
Excellent.
And Dan Cook has bought an SU-33 in a car park.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, Dan's bought the 172nd flanker, which comes with a bit of runway, and as you can see, he's bought
Oh, is that the joke?
a lot of paints. They're buffables, aren't they? I've got those.
What's in the big
Some-
jar bag?
Candle.
Wow.
Gotta be a candle.
Yeah, it might be a mandel. It's got black and white. It's probably going to be a mandel in it.
Sent to a car park.
I thought it was a jar of Nutella.
Asphalt.
Yeah, so that's Dan's. I haven't bought much this week apart from some chisels, some chisels, and I want to try one of these AK weathering brushes.
I give it 2 months and the ferrule comes off.
Yeah.
2 months, I wouldn't even get that one.
To be fair, just see it back on, it'll stay on then.
Okay.
You can always do a preemptive strike and just give it a little tug.
Yeah, I wanted one of these sorts of rounded thingy-mabobbies, so and I was buying the chisel, so I thought
They're not bad brushes apart from the ferrules fall off.
Yeah.
Which is a fatal flaw of a brush, to be honest.
It is, to be truthful.
Gee, where did you get the chisels?
Hobby model hobbies, is it?
Model hobbies?
HM hobbies.
Ah, right, okay.
And E-models, anywhere major should have them, Sam.
Yeah.
I keep meaning to get chisels. I'm forgetting how to get chisels.
Yeah,
I think you'd be lethal with them.
I'm thinking, you know, I've enough scars. I don't really need any more.
There are 3 in the set of the flat ones. I just decided I didn't think I was going to need the 1 mil. If I find that I could do with it, I'll order it again. But there you go. So yeah, they're quite cool. And then we've got
A strange chat there.
very strange chat.
Ooh,
What?
that's for Dan.
Like that.
Yes. So Dan's building this.
The Cobra?
Dan's scattercut the Cobra, but he's not going to open. He's not going to open the wing vents.
No.
No.
The engine either.
No, done.
You might be able to see engine now.
One got roof, the other one hasn't.
I gather there's a lot of flash on that.
Oh, I reckon it belonged to Flash Gordon.
Right.
See, I'm not even going to bother with that small part at windscreen or the roll hoop. I'm going to go my own way on this one, I think.
Do it.
You're going to go danger zone.
Yeah. Well, Dan Cook wants a couple of decals so he can have sheet of decals because I'll keep a couple, but other than that, yeah, I'm going my own way.
Nice one, man.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with that, mate.
Stop
Stop it!
What?
Who did that?
Don't mute me. Don't tell me to stop it.
No, it wasn't you, was it?
No. Will be now, though.
Right.
You started him.
So Paul has had some bits
So
over the last few
picture
weeks.
on the left of Mr. McRae with the present off scent, it sounds mental. So it's a signed print of the early Treble 5 Scooby-Doo, the man himself, and his signature, and I got the Tamiya 635 off eBay. And I've ordered some John Player special decals for it.
What were the decal? Oh, so you got John Player decals.
Got them ones, but I'm not keen on that one.
No.
What are the decals like? They're good.
They've yellowed a tad,
Same.
but they'll be fine. You stick them in the window for a bit.
And then he also bought.
Yeah, I've wanted this ever since I've seen it released. The picture on that box doesn't do it justice. In real life, it looks a lot better. It really does look a lot better. But the sheer buildability of it was brilliant. It's very well engineered. That there's a lot that moves on it. I'll show it in the next bench update, and the ejector seat works, and it's just awesome. My little boy was gobsmacked by how well it worked. Yeah.
And also, some Tamiya stuff.
Oh,
Where did you buy that?
Where'd you buy that?
well, funny enough, myself and Lee now stack Tamiya stuff. Lee asked me if there's anything I want. I said I wasn't sure. No, of course I didn't. I can't say what I said. Really, we're not stocking for now is paint, but maybe a later date.
So, yeah.
There's loads of tools. All the tools I use are on there. Loads of kits. Car kits for now. So head on over and have a look. Some bikes. I'd say what works well. You can't really see it very well. The little anti-vibration mat in the background. Do you see it? On the right? Yeah. That's a very thin, well, about centimetre thick of high-density foam.
From your compressor?
And you compress it, and it works very well.
Oh, okay.
You selling them?
But, we can get them if you want, but I bought that one for myself.
Oh, cool.
And it works quite well. Cuts down on the vibration.
Oh, excellent.
Yep. So umpretail.com for those, and you will find that the prices are very competitive.
Yeah, Tamiya cutters and all the knives are there, yeah.
Yep. And especially when you consider that a lot of times, certainly in the UK, you have to order Tamiya tools from the Far East.
Yeah.
Some of them anyway. And the prices are pretty damn good. So yeah, check them out. So that's that. Every time.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah, just thought. Damn it.
And Matt House Rex has been and bought this lovely Volvo truck.
Very Volvo, that one.
It is. I know he's got plans for it. I'm not sure I'm supposed to say, but he's getting that ready for Paul's truck build.
Yep.
Very nice.
Nice.
Let's see if it comes up.
Paul Shapland has been shopping at umpretail.com as well, and he's got a glue holder, some sanders, and some of the customizable sanding sheets.
Nice choice.
Excellent, those things.
Yeah.
I'm well impressed by them.
Yeah.
So,
And you can tell that Paul's in the UK because he's got a bag of Haribos.
Well, if you're not in the UK, do you not get Haribos then?
sadly, we can no longer send Haribo to the USA or Australia.
Really?
They can return in our parcels because they contain food.
Oh my gosh.
I know a sealed miniature bag of sweets. They won't send them.
Yeah, Australia's a
Yeah, if you aren't declaring it on the front slip, then they're okay.
Yeah. But anyway, I might need to refresh that as well. Go around in a picture I left out.
Yeah, you can get lost. You must think I'm stupid.
David says maybe some of your new stock could be given away 1 week. No.
Oh, so I'll come back to that in a second. So there's Al's order with one of the new compliment slips from Hannah and James, and his sanders and customizable sanders as well. Nice little package there, Al. So the Volvo truck, I can say, Matt's going to do that in the Securico Amiga Express colours.
Wow, that is going to be cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's good.
didn't know you could even get the decals for doing something like that. That's really wonderful.
Can't.
He's got them off for the Volvo, hasn't he? The car.
Oh, that's a lot small. They're quite a lot smaller, though, aren't they?
Same scale, though, isn't they?
Oh,
yeah.
Quite honest, who cares? That's going to look cool.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, and the blue.
That's going to look cool. Whatever way around, that's going to look cool.
Yeah.
Knock that out.
Definitely. Yeah, looking forward to seeing that. Model officer James Skiffins has been shopping for some. Oh, this is. Oh, I'm assuming this is to go in his church diorama. Some small scale lights.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going because he's put it in the shadow box, hasn't he? Oh,
I'm
wow.
really looking forward to seeing this whole thing finished.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Cool. And
I can see a Telford medal.
Refresh.
Right, are you going to land me in the poop here?
Would Paul do that?
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh,
What?
What happened?
I saw a prawn.
yeah, no, it's not prawn. That's one of John Shrimp's.
Yeah. It's got some new
Okay.
shrimps.
I think Miss Clinton's one.
Oh, blimey, these have
Oh,
all
the
come in
cars up there.
the last few minutes. Okay, so yeah, Clinton had a few supplies he picked up in the last couple of weeks. Oh, I really like that Porsche.
I should have had that, and Terry was out of stock.
Oh, no. Yeah, is that TS12 the right colour?
It's what Tamiya states for the Jägermeister, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Right, okay. Yeah, curious. Okay, and then he fell into a model shop again. He drove down the road, crashed through the door.
You got to watch out for them. They're dangerous places.
That's the Supra that Luke's just built, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom's one.
Shit.
Yeah, nice.
We got one of them in stock.
What? You got one?
Just one.
And that lovely Tizan Porsche. I really like the look of that as well.
That's nice.
Yeah, he's got a few more Mr. Hobby pins, some empty jars by the look of it. Can we get that in the UK? Can you get that, Paul? Panel lines.
No, I don't think we can. It stands with safety labels, I believe.
Yeah, I know.
All of it's down to that. All this mere stuff.
And then I'm not sure what are these sponges, sanding sponges.
I assume so, yeah. Looks like it.
And one of the fantastic Tamiya knives. Definitely recommend getting one of those Tamiya knives.
Oh, yeah.
They're really good. And there's that the decal tweezers he's got there as well. Or they're the straight tweezers.
Look at the straight ones. To me.
Straight ones, yeah. But yeah, nice little haul there, mate.
Nice one, friend.
No modelling. Oh, yes. Sorry. I thought it was going to be rude, but it's not. John's got a new fish tank. He hasn't put
Norman, get your picture up.
No!
Oh, no. Don't say that. No.
Is that actually in your tank, John?
That one isn't, no, but
There's no way in the world John's taking that picture.
I was just going to say.
no, but it's the same thing I did get.
He's feeding it up, aren't you, Sharpie?
Yeah, they're about 15 mil long.
Cute little thing.
He's been busy this week, hasn't he?
And then Clinton crashed into another model shop.
Again.
Oh, look at that little Chevy.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, Chevy fleet side, nice.
I like that.
I think step side looks nicer, though.
Oh, I don't know. That's nice. Ooh.
That's
Lovely answer. Nice one, Chunk. You've been busy, mate.
Yep, Chunk, you're going well, man.
And, yeah, I see why Paul wanted to refresh now.
Bye.
You know when Paul said at the beginning of the show that he was making the booth because Sam's a madman? There you go.
Just Sam bought me that truck.
That's a cool truck, mate.
Absolute madman.
Absolutely.
Really is.
That's truck.
Oh,
You need the trailer for it, though.
no, we'll see.
Yeah, they're maybe on the way soon.
We'll see. I also got some decals from SK, so replacement ones for the Tamiya Accord Jacks, the Platts M6. I love those decals for M6. So much nicer than the Dashboard ones. The Hilton BMW ones, and my Calsonic for my Primera. And Frank even threw me in a free Group A BMW trans kit for me. Very nice.
They're cool loose decals, man.
Really
Those
nice.
M6 ones are lovely. We need to use that kit pretty soon, I reckon. I've seen a few people complain about it though, but I think they're just complaining to nothing, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And that is it. So thank you very much for posting your picks. Remember, next week, look out for it. Or probably Monday or Tuesday. I will get this one up alongside the questions for the crew So look for that one to share what you have been buying.
Do questions for the crew while you're there.
I can do if you want to,
Put it
mate.
out the way. So don't forget to take part in that. You've got to join that ISM Friday Night Live at the Bench, or the live crew group.
That
I think
one
that's
there.
all that there is. That's the whole title. It's just ISM. You need to join our group. That's just for this show. And you can post your pictures on there. There's no point posting it on Facebook. The ISM because it's got lost.
Yeah.
I think we could do some new artwork for these different things as well, couldn't we?
But
Yeah.
The crew and Dan's looks very similar.
Yeah. Well, actually, after I did that one the other night, I did mean to go on and do a questions for the crew one, and I forgot.
Oh, okay.
But I'll do the same again. It's dead easy to do, a little thumbnail maker. Took me a while to suss it, but so questions for the crew. Let's go straight on to that. Scott Shorey. So he says, anyone have any pointers for doing wheels such as these? He's already painted with liquid mask and he's planning on painting by hand. 5 spokes by hand by 4 wheels equals a tension headache.
My first one would be don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And second one, if you're going to do it, take your time.
So I take it he wants to paint the inner wheel, but want to leave the rim silver then.
Mm-hmm.
I take it that's what he's asking about.
I would guess so.
Yeah. I'd try and mask the inner surface of the wheel and then run a small piece of tape down through the spokes to fill up the bit that's not being done, and then brush paint it. So you've at least got something to help you, and then just do it as neatly as you can.
You know what I do? You know the circular cutout things you get in school? These plastic things?
Yeah.
No, it's not there at the minute. The circles, all different size circles.
Mm-hmm.
Circle template.
Yeah, I think he's trying to do spoke to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to.
That on top, right side, cut it out and stick it in.
I think he's trying to do spokes. Yeah.
The spokes are 2-tone, black and silver.
Yeah, it's just the spokes it is, not the whole wheel.
Right.
Yeah.
That'll be.
I'll stick a question. My answer 1.
Yeah.
I wouldn't use a mask or stuff.
Okay. Andrew Haycock. Follow on from last. Follow question from last week's. What? Oh, stop it! Follow on from last week's question regarding high shine clear coats. I know you can decant normal Tamiya rattle cans, but can you decant TS13 clear? John?
Yes, you can. I've got it in a bottle over there and it sprays fine.
Yep.
John uses it all the time. Stop it, you buggers. Right.
I'm a nervous breakdown.
That, I think that's everything. Stop! Pig. I'm just going to turn off my screen share for a minute. In fact, no, I'll leave it there while I just check for questions on the other pages. You son of a guns. 1 moment, caller.
What is he on? Crack?
Somebody's just posted a man's willy on the telly screen.
No, they haven't.
Pardon?
It's all blurred out.
That was
Was it?
Norman.
It was Norman.
Quickly, Bob Using in the chat says, if you allow a shameless plug, of course we will. Please check out the Cancer Awareness 2018 group build announcement video on his channel, and please join if you can. So Bob's in the chat. Click on his name, subscribe to his channel, and watch his video. I'll watch that tomorrow, Bob, and see what it's all about.
Right.
Take
Okay.
part. If I can take part, Bob, I will.
Stop it. Right. So. Stop. Seriously, stop. Let's have a look. Because Scott has. Oh, I can't even spell my own name because I'm trying to type backwards. Scott has added to his question about his wheels. There we go. Right. So, stop it! Right, so Scott says he's tried masking liquid to do the 5 spokes in metallic graphite. It's a no-go. Too difficult to remove the mask after.
Yeah.
So he says he sprayed an alclad dura-aluminium, preparing to attempt by hand unless someone has a better trick. The minor detail has really shown through with the chrome gone. Yeah.
Don't do it. No, Scott, you don't have to brush paint them, mate. There's no way around it.
Yeah. Just either just do them single colour or be very careful with your brush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine is supposed to be black and silver.
Well, I chose black for mine.
Yeah. So there we go. We'll just have a quick look on the forum. Come on, wake up.
I'm actually working on it.
Say again.
Who?
Hey, look, you see I'm still logged in.
I know.
I don't have to do it every time now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt. I love you.
Steady now. We're
The
getting a bit.
moderator as well.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Still a moderator.
I know. Right, I'm going to keep trying, mate. If you're happy to leave me there, I will keep trying, I promise.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Thanks. No need to. Right, I don't know if there are any my posts.
Oh, that one.
Oh, we got one, yeah. So the question from Cam, if you had to choose a model for a fellow live crew member to build and they had to build it, who would it be for, what would it be, and why? E.g., a model you know they would enjoy or a model you know they would hate? Good question.
I'm going to go with Dan and that Special Hobby Tempest.
No.
I absolutely hate it.
I suspect a small inferno would happen.
The 1/200th aircraft carrier.
Who?
I'm going to go give you a 1/200th aircraft carrier.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. What else? Oh, it's my arm. Oh, hey.
Hello, Arm.
1/72nd scale Edward Spitfire for Paul because he loves them.
Pick it on me.
What would I like to give?
For myself, I'll just get some aftermarket accessory boxes.
We're getting flat pack boxes, but he give up halfway through and put them back in
The box.
I think I would like to see Dan build an aircraft of some kind. Not necessarily a Tempest, but I'd like to see what Dan could do with a Russian jet.
Dan's built aircraft.
Yeah, but proper aircraft build.
What's the last aircraft you built, Dan?
The last one was a T4 Provost.
Oh, yeah, that was it. What about before that?
Hang on. It would have been 2 helicopters,
Right. Cool.
an Army and a Navy Lynx.
Right.
You've done a couple of enterprises as well, haven't you?
Yep, I've done Enterprise. Yep. Yeah, planes aren't my bag, if I'm honest.
Yeah, here, Matt.
They look cool, they sound cool, they look fast, blah, 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 just no. I'd rather paint eyes. And I don't like doing that.
Any other questions, anyone? Anything else?
Nope, that's it, mate. All done.
Okay.
Unless there's anything on the chat.
What?
No one's going to stitch me up with something.
Oh, you might need to refresh, John.
Yep.
Rightio.
What is the best liquid mask for canopies? None of them. I'd avoid them, mate. They make way too much mess. That's my opinion, though.
Yeah, although I am looking forward to trying the Windsor and Newton one.
I'm going to say I'd recommend that colourless masking jobby from Windsor and Newton. Stinks horrendous, but yeah, it did what I needed it to do. And it's worked well on all the other things that I've applied it to also. Horses for courses, though, isn't it? With masking fluids.
Yeah, giraffes for laughs.
Horses.
Horses for courses. Yeah, I know. Oh, that one. Bumper.
Right, let me actually see what was in that chat now.
There we go. Anyone's got any questions next week? We'll pop it up again. And if you want to share what you bought in the week, go to the Live of the Bench page, like it, and you can share in there when Graham puts it up next week. Ooh, that sounds really dodgy. There we are.
Can't remember what I did.
$2 in the chat. Hello, Ricky.
What am I going to do next?
Oh, God.
Oddball's asking, ever heard of K-coloured paints? Are they
Yeah,
any good?
I've tried them. They seem okay. The metal colours look good.
I can't do anything else yet. I'm stuck. Oh.
Sam's going to sing a nice rendition of "Oh Danny Boy" now.
There was
That's a good tune, I've got to say. Not that I've never had it sung to me 3,000 million gazillion times over my lifetime.
Why is that, Dan?
I've no clue, mate. You know when you're bladdered and all, and somebody starts singing that to you, and you think, yeah, you're a proper tool. Stronger words than that, obviously.
That's me, Dan, but I don't drink, so I don't need to drink to do that.
Yeah.
145 watching, so hello everyone.
Hello.
If you're new to watching, say hello.
Have a thumb
Well,
up.
again, if you are new, let us know where you saw the link. And that's it. We've still got another giveaway to do. UMP £25 gift voucher. We've got Dan's section to do. Looking at the work on the Facebook page and the forum. Which one of you guys or girls can win a UMP goodie bag on that? And that's it.
Where does the time go?
We'll say this: I'm right glad we're not picking this week.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
Oh yeah, and people still are putting massive essays in.
Well, just scan through it.
I'm just going to edit them. It's such and such done. Move along. I've got no problem with them doing that, but it's we just don't go all night.
So do your section now, Dan. Get out of the way.
Yeah, can do, mate.
Yeah, that's why your connection seems okay. As soon as you start sharing, it'll go tits up.
I was going to say I have switched all the relevant bits off tonight, and it's made no difference really. But we'll see what happens.
Right, we're going to go to Dan. He's going to have a look at all your work shared on the Facebook page and the forum in Dan's section. Keep an eye out for the section every week and pop a picture and a short description of what you've done. Claire's asking in the chat there, any plans to do a Formula 1 build in the future? Possibly. Maybe. Let's just see.
Formula 1 cars are all right, but they're very fiddly. Very fiddly.
And just quickly, Hannah, if you're watching, I sent you a message.
Me just, I'm not technically ready, but I will be ready. Because I have a MacBook. And it just works.
You like to talk?
Not with these love handles that I'm growing. Telling you, 3.5 stone on now. It's getting out of control. It's making things look smaller.
All right.
Too much information.
Just saying. Oh, what are you doing that to me for? All over Mike Ball kick this. Unless you get to pants internet connection.
Dan fell asleep. Oh, Dan.
I'm ready now. I'm just
Lieutenant Dan.
pressing things.
Camera's on you.
Camera's on me. Oh no. Milky bars are on me. Can you let me know when it's finished doing its trippy bit?
Yep, first done.
Is it all normal?
Well,
Whatever normal is.
When you ready, mate?
Good evening, everybody. This is the forum. We'll start again as normal. And tonight we're going to kick it off with JS 1714, which I do believe is Mr. John Stone. And greeting slaves to the plastic. This week then saw the end of the build of the Meng Shilka. It's a mobile AA gun, an interesting model to build. In that there is nothing quite like it in the armoured vehicle world. The model, as per Meng standards, is very well produced and the fit is excellent, apart from the cooling pipes. The pipes cannot be seen when the build is complete. Well, not much of them. So to the arena with the planners. Nuts. Metal tracks complement the build, as do metal chains at the rear. It's primarily in UMP grey and finished in Vallejo and AK real colours. And he hopes we like it and have a great show. He won't eat any bananas.
That's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
very nice jump.
Yeah, he's done a good job with that one. I quite like that one.
Very nice. Don't forget, you guys and girls watching, you will be voting on this tonight, so start making notes.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
well and truly nailed the tracks on that, I reckon, as well. Lovely.
We've well and truly dodged that bullet as well.
Mm-hmm.
It might have to get extended every week, you know. Oh dear. This is Gaz 45 next. And last week he finished the build for the Cold War. The Trumpeter 135th Gas 66 and Tacom 135th T55A. They went together well. Primed in UMP gloss black primer. The paints used Mist Hobby Green along with a few MIG colours for the detail. Weathered with some UMP washers and some Revel powders. The dyer, which was a first for him, is used some woodland scenics, grasses and gravels.
Nice.
Looks good.
Yeah, nice job.
Oh, oh.
Nibbles.
This is the naked modeler next. Mr. Tony chews his shoes off. Evening to all the live crew. This is his. To me, is 124th Lexus Mobile 1SC from 2006. He's used UMP white primer for the main colour. The decals were from Cartograph and as always went down very well. He's had no problems with them. The clear coat was to me a TS13. All in all, it was a great kit to do and have a great evening.
He's put a bit more money in that meter.
I'm going to say you need to make your missus ride that push bike a bit harder for electric.
I like more candles.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's not his birthday. This is F27 Packs next. He says, good day. Here's something for the forum. It's another Dayusha 1144th, this time in the livery of McRobertson Miller Airlines, flying in Western Australia in the 1960s. The white is Tamiya TS26. The metallic bits are a combination of TS17, TS30, AS12, and MRP 81 anodized silver. The pale blue is a mixture of his own TS26 and TS15 blue, blended using old colour photos as a guide, and the decals are from Underworld Decals. I like. El Capitan next. And this is his 135th Zvezda Panzerjäger 1 with Edward P set. It's now fully built apart from the frill tracks, so he can hopefully shoot some primer at it over the weekend, and it's slowly getting there in the limited free time that he has.
I saw that on Facebook earlier. I like the look of that a lot.
Tell me about that limited time bit. Wow. I thought I'd retired from modelling last week.
I predict that entering my stash in the future.
John MW next. And he's managed to finish this 148, the Saab A36 Viggen, the Wolf, this week.
Wagen.
He's built it for the Bomber Sig, but missed the deadline by a week. This was the final one. This was one of the final designs for a nuclear bomber that Saab was working on for the Swedish Air Force. But as the Swedish nuclear program was shut down, so was the A36. No designs made it past the wind tunnel models. There are no 148 kits of the A36, so this is mostly scratch built using a picture of a wind tunnel model and a couple of early drawings as guide. Wow.
Yeah, that's nice.
The wings, fuselage, and engine were 3D printed. The tail planes, engine nozzles, and seat came out of a Tarangas Lansen. Nose cone, parts of the cockpit, and some of the lumps and bumps from a Tarangas Viggen, plus a couple of parts from a Hasegawa Draken, painted in the blue-green scheme used on the J35 Draken using MR paint, and some random Viggen decals from Tarangas and the Moose Republic.
That's
Wow.
That's very awesome, I've got to say.
That is some
Thanks, Phil.
skill.
That's lovely. Well done, John.
Yeah.
That's is that the definition of kit bashing then, you reckon?
Yes.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, what's used there is used three
different kits.
parts. Is used 2 Tarangas, Viggen and Lansen. So yeah,
And the Hattie Draken as
I
well.
saw that, and that is just so damn good.
yeah, he's
It's
done really well there.
SR71 sort of a little bit.
It does a little bit, don't it?
The engines like that. So good, John. Well done.
Yeah,
Wow,
but
that's
yeah, he's
amazing,
done really, really top work there.
Woo!
This is Bifford. And here's another bomber that was late to the raid. In fact, she's still in the hangar, apparently. The kit is an old 172 monogram kit from 1983. His dad and him built it back then, and he decided to build it again for the Bomber Sig. Did use aftermarket decals from Caracal and a dark grey paint scheme. The kit being as old as it had some warping issues. The fuselage required a lot of tape to get things into the right place. Some areas also required a good bit of 2-part putty to fill in some gaps. It was primed in Badger/UMP grey and painted with Vallejo engine grey. He's put his money where his mouth is and selected that colour using his colour selection tool based on the decal colour call out. It's probably a little darker than it should be, but it works. I use resin exhaust parts from Barracuda Studios to replace the pathetic kit exhausts. He still needs to get the decal sealed in with a clear coat weather and then dull coat. Thanks for looking.
Very nice.
That's a beautiful plane, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lovely looking piece.
That's a big thing.
A lovely smooth finish on that.
Yeah, that's
Really nice, mate.
Oh,
Ooh.
this is Paul, and this is Revell 125th weird scale Hemicuda. Primed it in the Ultimate Modeling Products white primer. Base painted in Zero. Ranthio Atlas Pearl.
Skills.
Clear coat is Pro Range 2K. All sprayed through the Ultimate Apex airbrush, and the kit decals went on great. General fit and detail of the kit was good, given a good Novus polish and Tamiya wax. I like that.
Yeah, good choice of colour on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
That's a beautiful looking car.
Although I do think it'd look better if that bonnet were black, matte black, that is.
Yeah, a few people have said that, but I quite like it.
No, don't get me wrong, it still looks really nice, but yeah, flat black bonnet has looked.
I did like it in the flat orange. It really showed the pearl very well, but it does look great.
He's done a very nice job of that. Yeah. Very nice.
Very good is that, Paul, isn't he? He's very good.
Yeah, he's not a bad modeler, really, is he? This is Two Kids No Sleep next. Scott. The Bomber Sig is finished. Results out early October, it hopes. And now onto the World War I build with a Wings SE5A. So far, the cockpit area painted and half detailed. Mostly Citadel acrylics for the wood grain. And cheers, guys. Happy weekend.
Doing a good job of that.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed.
Yeah, very nice. I like
a lot.
page 2. Warped Crisis. This is Afix, Airfix even. B25C/D Michelin 172nd. Primed in UMP grey primer. Paints used Vallejo brown and violet. And US dark green and Tamiya white. It's a nice kit with no real fit issues. But really sapped his mojo for building aircraft. Everything from parts breaking, paint splatter, and masking tape lifting, to name a few problems. Up next, the decals. And I hope we all have a good weekend. Andrew.
See the top 2 pictures? See if you didn't see the bottom one, I wouldn't have thought that was 172nd.
No. I want to say if it would just stay like that, you'd have thought it was bigger, wouldn't you?
It would, yeah. I wouldn't have thought it was 172nd.
He'll do a good job on that anyway.
Next one.
Oh, Novarus. Well, this week Matthew has been playing with the finer details. Playing with off-the-shelf Norm's helmet.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
He's adding P to form the interior and straps, as well as a strap for his bar. But also working on the church detail by making up some prey rails and the remains of the stained glass window at the rear from stretched sprue. He's looking forward to bringing this to a close in the shadow box and hopes you like it. Over to you, G.
I actually just watched the latest episode last night. So check out those railings behind Norman.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Seriously, you watch how he made those. That just blew me away. Because they look like wrought iron. They do.
Yeah.
And as for the window, the patience needed to do that was just fantastic. So check out Model Officer on YouTube, and the latest episode included all the details you can see in front of you. It's on his YouTube channel as part 13, I think, of his build series. And we're getting near to a close. But yeah, definitely check it out. I was like, no way, man.
He built those railings in the hangout when we were here. I think it was probably about 3 or 4 of us.
Yeah.
And he made them look so easy.
Yeah.
I hate people that can just pick something up and turn it into something. I hate that.
He was cutting paint. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm making the rails on it." All right. Now look, I went, "You just made those."
Yeah.
And inside that helmet, the detail inside that helmet is something else.
At least we didn't see around the back, eh, Norman?
Andy Callis has just said it needs blue gloves on.
You need to be careful bending over like that because the wind's blowing.
Oh, dear.
Brilliant, man. That's just brutal.
Thumper nearly bloody killed her.
Bumper.
See you later, Matthew.
Speaking of Normandy, here we are with Mr. Normandy. And this is 1/16th Tackham Renault FT17.
And miniature Starship Enterprise at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Star Trek.
It says slow progress on this one. More cleanup of parts rather than building. Nowhere near as a cleaner build as the Tackham 1/16th IJ Type 94 previously. Never mind. It all adds up to the modelling enjoyment. And before you ask, yes, this one will be going back in the box for a short period. Once the kit arrives for the World War I group build, well, it wouldn't be one of my kits without being in a box. Oh, God.
You're right there. Did he mean to step in and help you?
Well, it wouldn't be one of his kits without the box being involved.
Never that bad.
Okay, cool.
I quite like the look of that, though, Norm. It looks.
Well, wait, James up if you want. He can help you.
It's not bad, but like you say, it's the early kit, the first one they ever produced, so there's a lot of parts clean up.
Yeah. See, that puts a lot of people off as well, don't it?
That's stunning, that, isn't it? That is fantastic.
I'm just going to leave that right there for a second or two.
That is gorgeous.
Wow.
I do like that colour that he's got going on that one.
Nice car.
It is.
Yeah, nice, the Calsonics.
I just sat and stared at that picture myself for a long time. It's just beautiful. Beautiful.
But this is Mr. Adam Challenger of Challenger Scale Modelling fame. And he's got a bit of time towards the end of this week to get his latest Calsonic done. It's a Tamiya 124th Calsonic Impulse. UMP White Primer Zero Paints Calsonic Blue. NEPA Clear Coat. He's also used the Tamiya detail set and added fabric belts. It's a lovely kit up to Tamiya's usual standards, and he's happy with this one. 5 down, 4 to go.
Excellent.
Brilliant.
Very nice, Adam.
Very nice. I like that one.
Beautiful base he has for it as well.
Oh,
He just got
Mr.
the,
Alan McNeish.
He just got the last one that he'd been struggling to get hold of as well.
Good.
Yeah, I bet that one's. Did you not notice he kept the cost of it quite?
Yeah, yeah.
I think you don't want that to get back to his missus now, because I suspect he's paid through the nostrils.
No, it's that new one. The Hassie's just released, not that here.
Oh, is that that new one? Oh, good.
No, I think it were a rare one.
I think it was a rare one he was after.
All right.
It's no longer produced, and yeah, I suspect. Adam, if you're watching, let us know in our chat how much it cost you, dude.
We won't mention it again. Don't worry.
No, we'll not take a picture and send it to the wife. This is one Mac next, Mr. Alan McNeish, and this is his Lancaster Resurrection.
Brilliant.
This is his M&S Reeboks of the Revell 172nd, blah, 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 blah. It says, so last week the kit ended up in bin via the wall, following what can only be described as a tantrum of large proportions. Fortunately, the only thing to follow it in the bin was some UMP peanuts, so he had all it out and started the repair. He's still got the fiddly small bits to attach, and the canopy is only held on with white tack, but in essence it's finished, so he's calling it done.
Good. I'm glad you pulled that out of the bin again.
Yeah, I'm glad you stuck with it, Al.
Yeah.
You've done a cracking job on that.
I want to say that paint scheme looks banging, doesn't it?
Does.
He's done a real nice job of that.
Well job.
Oh. This is some weird fella from the French Quarter called Tim Plastic.
That.
And it says, so with the weekend/week away, now modelling done. But if you don't know, I was in Italy and saw the F1. It was a really great experience.
Tim, did Toby get a picture of you in the car?
No, I didn't. I didn't even try to get in there. I did. I didn't check who that meant to be.
It's Fangio.
Oh,
You'd say that looks like Fangio or somebody to me.
You think it'd be something like that? There you go.
It's Jeff.
Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
As long as it's not Thumper, we're all right.
Oh.
Look at that.
This is Wolfgang the Seal. What a name, I've just got to say. What a name. And this is a 148 Revell F15E. Painted with me colour and weathered with MIG oils. I'm thinking, meaning Mr. Colour, but
That looks beautiful, doesn't
I
it?
like that. I've got that kit in the stash. That's lovely.
That's lovely.
Oh, it's a cracking kit. Like, it's underrated, but it really is a very nice kit.
Cracking paint job.
How many pictures we got?
I know. I was just about to say that one picture. It looked good on that. I thought it were a collage, and they were just them 2 pictures. No, 3, 4, 5.
One picture, please, peeps.
One
It's
picture.
the way it's faded the panels and that. That's nice.
It does look good. I'll give him his dues.
Yeah.
It does look good.
That is nice.
I'm looking at the staining on the tail.
Yeah.
Staying on your sofa.
Dan, bend over.
And that's all there is for the forum. I hope people have been taking notes, because they'll only have 5 minutes.
I know what's coming here.
Oh dear, yeah. This is. Woo-hoo. And we're going to start on face ache straight away with Mr. Brett Nelson. This is, to me, a Nissan Skyline GTR. Used UMP gloss primer, alclad polished aluminium on the rims. Decanted TS89, he thinks, pearl blue. Tamiya German grey interior. Various Tamiya and Vallejo detail paints. UMP white primer for the engine compartment and undercarriage.
Oh, that's very nice. Nice looking cockpit, that.
Yep.
Mr. David Powell next. He started on primer painting of his Revell 148 B17 using Revell number 48 as the base coat.
Looking good, that. How did you get on with the instrument panel, David? Because I know you were querying how to glue the PE together.
Yes, let us know, because I would have suggested Aquaglass.
Yeah. Yeah, what, X22, something like that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, out like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. David Sargent, 132nd Tamiya F15E Strike Eagle. He's working on the ordnance this week. It's 5 GBU 30-31 and Sidewinder and AMRAM side loads. Weather in this lot will take all week.
A lot there. So is that David, whose F15 we just looked at on the forum?
No, that was a Rebel one, wasn't it?
That was the Rebel one.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, sorry, sorry.
Yeah, 2 different peoples.
David said he glued his instrument panel with PVA.
Ah, another good call.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
I quite like this one, and the photo setup's been quite thought of.
Favor, nice.
This is Mr. Augusto Cunha. So many areas to step onto there. This is 132nd F86F from FAP, Portuguese Air Force. The kit is from Kinetic in 132nd, but reboxed by Wolfpack. For this kit is used resin parts from Aries. Wow, brave. Air brakes, Edward photo etch, Montex masking, and some extra goodies provided by Wolfpack, resin wheels and metal pitot tube. Painting was done primarily with Attackers Portuguese Air Force set and some smaller stuff with Gunzi paints. The decals are from Carpenner. Only the Randalls, the markings were painted using mask made by me on a laser machine. This kit will be part of an upcoming, maybe made during the winter diorama, and he hopes we enjoy it.
That's beautiful.
That's really nice. I love that colour.
Nice colour, that.
You can't build a Kitty Hawk kit.
That was
Yeah,
really
they do good together, don't they, Norm?
Yeah. But a hammer and a welder.
It's a kinetic kit.
I like this one as well, Mr. Alex Neubauer.
Kinetic, wasn't it? Yeah.
That was kinetic.
Ah, that's right. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, you can't build one.
So, yeah.
He's finished his Bell UHD 1 in Germany Germany Army Air Rescue from Revell in 172nd. He's painted it with Tamiya paints. He thinks the orange doors give it a nice contrast to the usual camo.
nice.
Mr. Stephen Jones next. The Panda MTV finished some time ago using Vallejo paints with flickering fire bin. The kit is out of the box with just a little baggage.
That is cool.
I quite like that bin. It looks bang on.
I'm glad I'm not choosing this week.
Yeah, I'm so glad I'm not choosing this week. This is Mr. Ronnie Hansen. And he's a new beginner first meet in the modelling world. Start with this Italieri Ford Escort RS 1800 Mark II. It turns out to be a nightmare. Mould was different from side to side. The first time using an airbrush with zero paint, primer and paint. And then the decals get messed up on the number. And on the door became garbage. So he's ordered new decals from Spot Model and try again at his first project in several years.
Very nice. First project. Absolutely. Well done.
That's looking
It's
good.
not easy kit to tackle as your first project either, so well done.
Yeah, it's very brave. Just bear with me 1 second.
No.
One moment, caller.
It's whole music, don't we? I'm glad it hasn't got any rude suggestion pages up at the moment.
No.
How can we make some rude suggestion pages come up on this page? I wonder.
I'm just trying to say bye to the wife.
Oh.
We'll move swiftly on to Mr. Scott Shorey next. And this is Revell 68 Mustang GT 2-in-1 in 1/25th scale. As you Vallejo primers. Hardcob metals, mix of Tamiya and Model Masters for the trim stuff. No aftermarket. And this is for ISM's Muscle GB. Pardon me. Is going to attempt Steve McQueen's Bullet version.
Oh.
That'll be quite nice to look at.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Oh, Mr. Jonathan Bellows. And he's took a break from the muscle car and went to work on the Vietnam Vignette with the AFV Club M113. It's a ACA V kit, scratch palm tree. Jay's work, paper plants, palm leaves, moss from the backyard, das clay substrate, all on an overturned takeout dish, and it's definitely still a whip.
It's pretty cool.
Good go with that, mate.
Yeah, I like
Looks like he's used a Cuban.
that. It does actually, doesn't it?
It does
I'm
look
liking
a bit
the,
Cuban.
One
I'm liking
jump.
the rust on the front of that tank, mate.
Badly rolled Cuban though.
So, oh, I want to tell you.
No, Dan, leave it. Leave it.
Oh dear, Mr. Anthony Cook next.
Ooh.
This is Profile 24's Alfa Romeo Giulietta.
Yeah.
It's a SC Coda Tronca. It's a 1/24th scale resin kit.
Oh dear.
It's customizing it to represent first car one of two to be fielded by the Martini and Rossi racing team. 1962 in Daytona. 3 hours.
Yeah.
Extra details being added, such as Weber carburetors and air funnels from Scale Productions, Detail Masters distributor, etc. Have reshaped the rear wheel arches to correct shape, and a few other body modifications and scratch-built exhaust system. Body painted in Tamiya Italian red, TS7, I think. And this week started applying the DIY decals.
Nice.
Nice. That's nice bit of work.
That could be one to look out for as well, because that's a lovely looking beast. I quite like this one as well. Mr. Richard Paddock.
Oh.
He says, hello all, still a lot of work to do on his Kitty Hawk 135th AH 6J Little Bird. He couldn't resist popping the rotors on and having a look. Took all his willpower not to pull off the canopy masking. He's primed it in UMP olive, painted into me a flat black, and gave it the I've been in a sandstorm look. Using to me a weathering master, and he hopes we like it and have a great show.
Very nice.
Looks very dusty from a deserty.
Yeah.
Oh, another one from Tony Choose His Shoes Off. And this is to me a 1/12 scale Ducati Desmond some or other.
Desmond.
Yeah, that
Desmond.
is primed in UMP Gelb. The top color was Tamiya TS49, and the clear coat was TS13 with some aftermarket decals. PS Tim, that is not a silk bed sheet.
It is.
So, gents.
Silk bed sheet.
It looked like a silk bed sheet last time. At least it was a clean one though.
It's Scotsman and silk together.
Yeah.
I want to say it's got to be a string vest.
I guess that's a Dodge string vest. Yeah.
Ringling.
Mr. Scott Hastings, 2 Kids No Sleep next. And this is Black Dog World War One RFC pilot in 1/32 scale.
Nice.
Most of the paint you see is UMP primers, brown oxide, gelb, olive, and some Citadel acrylics as accents, and the wings engine for SE5A on the stand.
Very nice.
I like.
Making a lot.
I'm glad I'm not choosing this week.
And I apologize to Frederick. I'm going to butcher your second name, but this is Frederick Jewel D. Badal.
Well,
I've no clue if I butchered your name. I apologize, but yeah. He says, "Good evening, Paul and the live crew, and everybody watching. This is first model sort of finished on the new workbench. 3 figures still to go. The kit is Dragon's Knight Fighting Panther in 1/35, with some scratch details added, wires, tarps, and inside detail on the radio operator's hatch. It's an older kit from Dragon's Imperial series, so still a good kit, but overwhelmingly detailed. Is used attack Zimmerit, RB barrels, and shell casing, Edward PE, Abraham 10, Mass Club tracks, some Royal Model stowage and AFV Club fuel drum and pump. His model was primary UMP primer, which was great to work with, but didn't expect anything but positive since he's only tried Vallejo primers up to now. Insert sound of Vallejo primer bottles going in the bin. The camera was painted with AK Late War color set, which he found meh due to covering abilities, Vallejo model color, and AK Extreme metals used for the details, and MIG Productions products for the weathering. The base is homemade using air dry clay, some AK diorama products, grass, foliage by Miniature, and wood. Well, I nearly drowned on my tea then. Wooden rods. He did have one negative experience on this build with AK's burnishing fluid. Wrong sort. You need to use UMPs, which overall didn't work very well. And he will be trying out some UMP burnishing fluid when the next opportunity arises.
Yeah,
Congratulations, everybody, and have a nice weekend and evening. Greetings from Dane in Germany.
Yeah, the AK stuff tends to go grey.
Yeah.
I found. Which I used before we had it, and yeah, never came.
Nice that though. I like that.
that's a big one.
Oh, Mr. John Sharp.
Gosh.
This week is mostly finishing building the Trumpeter 2 S3 compensator in 1/35.
What's it compensating for?
The base paint sedan 2 is primed with UMP black primer, then a 10-to-1 mix of XF 26 deep green and XF12 JN grey. Tracks are in metal colour, dark aluminium, but that will be covered by muck and rust, and it should be done fairly soon. So what's next up on Sharp's bench of general mess? I'm going to say more mess.
That looks crazy big.
Yeah,
You can't get the barrel and the vehicle in the picture.
That is cool, man.
That is crazy big, though.
Oh, under the Wessex.
Wessex.
Yeah, look at them colours.
Oh, man.
This is Johnny Grenot. And he says, "Hi guys, this is 148 Italieri Wessex HU5 even. It was black base with MRP paint and given a dark dirt wash, then some enamel and 502 oil work to finalise the weathering. He's used some Edward sets and some lead wire for the interior areas to add some detail. They also made the FOD covers with tissue paper and PVA glue. Good idea.
Yeah, it's got to look.
He was using a picture of a pretty warm Wessex as an inspiration to achieve the look he was after. And thanks for looking and have a nice night.
Nice.
Really,
I
really,
really
nice.
like that.
Now Johnny's won before, hasn't he? On the Wessex last week.
No,
No, that
No,
was
that was Lamb.
that was Richie.
yeah, that was Richie's.
Okay, cool. I was thinking it's the same. I thought it
No.
came on very far, very quickly. And okay,
Same kit, but different
Same
scheme.
kit, but I think he's done a different
okay,
paint.
cool. I will
Yeah.
keep myself quiet.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah,
That is really nice. I'm so glad we're not picking this week.
very nice green, and it looks very matte, which
Mhm.
actually quite suits that really well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know one thing that caught me out with these windows? All these windows here look perfect.
Mm.
You know, sometimes you can get an Taglieri kit where glass don't fit.
And he's got. I know the kit comes with it, but a prepared sag, and it's just that's really nice.
That is, yeah,
Very
it's
nice
done
work.
really, really good job on that one.
Gorgeous,
I quite like
mate.
that one.
Really nice.
I like this one also.
Oh, blimey, yeah.
Mr. Paul Shaftland.
Alex.
He's been working on the B-Max BMW. It's in UMP Primer, Tamiya Black, and Zero Blue with the top coat of UPOL 1K.
Looking good.
I like that scheme though. It looks good.
Mm-hmm. Remember that Listerine Dragon? He was cool.
Yeah. Mr. Jamie Alexander Dart next from Dart Modelling fame. And he's been working on the Trumpeter C Vixen in 148 this week. He's got it into UMP Black Primer last night and have put the white underside down this morning using UMP White Primer with a bit of grey in there. Then mottled the paint using lighter and darker shades of it and faded it back down with a thinner coat of the base colour. He thinks he's faded it out slightly too much, so we'll probably go back in with some more mottling as he plans to do a weathered aircraft. It's been a brilliant kit so far, and he's enjoyed every moment of this build. Thank you all.
Good to hear.
Yeah, doing a good job on that.
No, it looks good. Oh, I'm going to butcher this name.
Hmm.
This is Claudio Coral del Castillo next.
Close enough.
And this week he's only been with the Revell 148 F16C, and he's just finished it today. It's a good F16, of course. It's not like the Tamiya, but needed a lot of paint and weathering job. Could have weathered it more, but the guy who built it for told me not to do it. He's painted it with MIG paints. That one, and that one, and weathered with a mix of black and light grey oils. What do we think? And note, we'll post all the pictures in Facebook page after you show it on the show. I quite like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. Very nice.
yeah. They aren't always filthy, dirty planes. They are looked after. So yeah, nice. Yeah.
Well, you've got to think that, $40 million, you're going to look after some, aren't you? You're not going to let it get bashed up and beat up and whatnot.
No.
Well, I know I won't let a $40 million aircraft go to waste.
We'll make it look like a Fiesta.
It'd be, wow. Now, that were only a 300 quid old knacker.
Best car in the world, though.
It's the best and the fastest, I'll have you know. You know what Ford stands for?
Fixed or repaired daily.
Yeah.
No. Do you know what?
Found on roadsides dumped.
No. First on race day.
What's break down?
So no. I do get loads of stick about my Fiesta at work and all. But anyway, let's move on to Mr. Luke Carswell next. This week he's finished the downed Vietnam Huey Dio that he's been working on for the last 6 months or so. The kit is a Revell 132nd Huey, which has been adapted by cutting the tail and rotor blades. The base color is Tamiya NATO green, post-shaded and weathered with UMP washers. Top man. The figures are a conversion made from 135th Master Box and CMK resin pilot set. They were primed in UMP black and then painted with various Vallejo model color. The base is scratch built using cellular clay, AK Stillwater, various artist oils and acrylic paints. The foliage are aquarium plants painted again with various oils and acrylics. Happy Friday and happy modeling.
Nice.
That looks
I really like the picture set up there. We all on it in show. I quite like that a
I
lot.
like it. Look, that's a class one.
Mhm.
Nice one, dude.
I like it a lot. Oh, Mr. McCord.
Crap.
Ooh, I like that yellow. That's lovely.
Somebody's
It's really
definitely showing him how
focused.
to take pictures here.
It's nearly in focus.
I'm going to say that's really in focus, that Sam.
For me, it is. Yeah.
We can
Well, this
see.
is Mr. Sam McCord. And this is his Tamiya 124th Subaru Impreza WRC 2001. He's primed it in UMP grey, then gelb, as the plastic is bright blue, and then base coated with zero paints extreme yellow. And the decals are from MF Zone.
Very nice. What the decals like, Sam?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Really brilliant. It just sat down so easily.
Yep.
I like that. That's going to look well under a 2K, you know.
Hopefully it'll look all right, you know.
That's going to look banging.
The window's closed, so I can't go out it.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug here, look. Mr. Paul Bretland, he's got a car building series on YouTube, apparently.
But you can see what he's been building this week.
Car building service. Like that. Castle Pool.
Having to plug his own thing. You wouldn't believe it, would
Every
you?
Sunday at midday, there'll be an episode going up.
Episode 1's up there now.
Episode 1's up, the reviews, the kit's up, and episode 2 is ready to go on for Sunday.
I'll have a look when I'm on Bog later. I'll fast forward all talking, though. I'll just fast forward all talking.
Yeah, you only want images, don't you, Dan? That's what I only want an image.
This is Mr. Andrew Haycock next. He's building a small muscle car build. It's a 70s Mustang Boss 429. He's primed it in a mixture of Steinel Res metal, UMP grey, black, and gloss black primer. He's used zero magnetic paint used on the body and a mixture of AK Extreme Vallejo and Tamiya paint used. And he hopes we all have a good weekend. Andrew.
Nice one, mate.
I like that colour. That colour's, yeah.
Lovely.
Looks smart. I'm so glad we're not picking. Just saying. Kurt Mulder, Fox's brother.
That's nice.
This is Tamiya 135th Nashorn. He's used Tamiya dark yellow for the base coat with Humboldt's whitewash for the winter camo. UMP do a really good winter wash, you know. Various Vallejo pigments were used for the frozen mud. Humboldt's dust effects was used to give the lower hull the appearance of snow. And heated clear sprue for the hanging ice on the rear. Oh, that's quite a good idea.
Very cool.
I like it.
I like that Nashville, actually.
It's a good looking vehicle.
Yeah.
The kit's very good as well.
It's me one.
Yeah, that's a brand new.
A couple of years old, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I like this as well.
Oh, that's superb.
This is Claire Smith. And this is her Tamiya Mercedes AMG GT3 124. It's finished. She's primed it in UMP black primer and finished in zero paints. Go on, G. What is it?
Zero paints. Designo selling it manual Mercedes AMG GT3. There you go.
Good metal grey.
Yeah.
She did not apply a matte coat. The interior painted with Tamiya lacquer, LP5 and decanted TS76. And Tamiya enamels. Made quite a few mistakes and learned a lot along the way. This is her first car and only a second build, but really enjoyed doing it. I'm very pleased with the final results. Have a great show, everybody.
Lovely build, very nice.
She might have made mistakes, but that just looks
I was
fabulous.
going to say, if she'd have not pointed them out on ISM Facebook, I'd have never noticed.
Just,
I can't see any mistakes, Clark. You've seriously got talent.
it's smashed out the park, that, without a doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful work. I've got that kit and I don't know where to start it or not now.
Put in the box.
The box.
This is Mr. James Skiffins next. He says, yep, me again. This time, as in most already in the mood, so to speak. I think he'd been drinking when he typed this. He's also played with his flying helmet too. There were.
Nice.
A mixture of model colour light brown, leather brown, and deck tan.
Nice. It's episode 15 of his build series. It's just gone up.
Is that where it is? Episode 15 already?
15, yeah. 15 episodes.
This is Mr. Ryan Cancino next. It says, hello to the ISM guys and all the listeners. This week he started a new project for 2 separate group builds on YouTube and Instagram. I have no clue about Instagram. He's chosen the Spoon Civic by Fujimi. While the kit doesn't offer much more than spoon, wheel and decals, the rest was very basic. His plan to change that entirely with taking it from a curbside to full detail with running gear out of a S2000. He's already mocked up the F20 and cleared the chassis. For the rear wheel drive conversion, the wheels are by Street Blisters, an awesome new wheel company. Get some if you can. It's always a pleasure to listen on Fridays after work. Take care, guys, and always stay inspired. See no evil builds.
That man's got skills.
You've got to be really brave to do all, to cut the bonnet, the doors, and the
the
boot lid out. You've got to be very brave to do that.
Very brave.
Mm-hmm.
I won't even dream of doing that.
You reminded me.
Dan, you're saying you don't know anything about Instagram. Is it Instagram or Snapchat?
Instagram.
Is it Instagram? I can get on with Instagram. That's not too bad.
So I don't know about Snapchat or WhatsApp.
Snapchat makes absolutely no blooming sense to me, and I feel I'm getting old because it's just.
Hang on, join the club, Tim.
Welcome to middle age.
It just doesn't make a blind bit of sense. It's just randomness. It's just totally random. Anyway,
A lot of randomness.
Oh, it's not good randomness though.
And we're going to finish on Facebook tonight with Mr. Radim Effenberger.
FX Empire in the chat.
It's what?
FX Empire in the chat is Radim.
Ah.
Yeah.
And he says, well, how to start is managed to get the insert, what bad words here, hole in the front part of canopy that he did himself, almost gone. On the other hand, there wasn't much more work before he can start painting. And I have lower part of the plane already painted. Thanks to Mr. I'm suspecting he means the lower part of the plane already painted. Thanks to Mr. Surface of 1500. Used because it's black, so the landing gear could be attached. So the steps that remain are get rid of the rest of the hole, paint the model, apply decals, seal them, and weather the plane. So far, the fit was good. If there were some big issues, they were caused by my hands. But in the end, is very happy with the way it looks so far. It's a Revell ME262 B1/U1 Night Fighter, Mr. Surface of 1500 as primer, ammo by MiG in the cockpit and landing gear. Wires were painted using Vallejo yellow, and the rest are Tamiya XF paints.
Good fella. Good.
Nice work.
Very nice.
I'm so glad we're not picking, just saying.
Oh, nightmare time.
All right, let me get my pen and paper out.
I want to say Timmy's going to need to get his pen out.
Yep.
And that's not a euphemism.
Probably at least 15 cups.
Normally ready with timer?
Win. At least.
Alrighty, mate.
Yeah, you ready, Graham?
Yes, mate.
Wait a second.
No.
You restart flying up 2 seconds.
Well, catch up.
All right.
So you got 5 minutes to see Graham post start nominations now, wherever he's written.
Yeah.
One choice, pop it in. After 5 minutes, we'll close it. We'll tally it up, and whoever gets the most votes wins. It's as simple as that. Whilst the time is going, Dan will quickly recap the forum and Facebook. So if you want to hold fire and have another look through, please do. There's no rush to get your nomination in. And that's it. Choose wisely, and good luck.
If you can put name and kit when you're putting who you want it to be, because some people put a name, some people put the kit, and then I have to sit there and try and make sure I match up the names and the kits together. If you can put both when you're on your little vote, that would be very much helpful. Thank you very much.
Are you ready, boys?
And if you're ready, 3, 2, 1, start.
Start voting now.
And the first one on the forum was JS1714 with the Meng Shilka mobile AA gun. Mr. Gaz 45 was next with his 135th Gaz 66 and a T55A. Naked Modeler, Tony chews his shoes off with his Lexus Mobile 1. I quite like that actually. F27 Pax with his Dayusha 1144th Australian airliner type arrangement thing. El Capitan with a 135th Zvezda Panzer Jaeger 1. I quite like that one as well. John MW with his 148th Saab A36 Vigan. I've got to say this one is really the nuts. And this is Bifford Matthew with his 172nd monogram kit of a. Do you know what? It never actually said what that plane actually was.
B1, B1, isn't it?
Yeah, B1 Lancer.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Because it never actually said on the jobby. This is Paul and his 125th Hemi Cuda. Two Kids No Sleep Scott with his Wingnut Wings SE5A. Warped Crisis, Mr. Andrew Haycock with his Airfix B25C/D Mitchell in 72nd scale. Mr. Novarus, James Skiffins with his Church /Raylins/Norm/Norm's helmet /Winder. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. Oh, and Normandy with his 1/16th Tacom Renault FT17. Mr. Adam Challenger with his Tamiya Calsonic Impulse. That's a Nissan, isn't it, that one? And is it a 350 or something based on?
Yeah.
Or is it a 370? It might be.
370, yeah.
Yeah, one of them, isn't it? Mr. One Mac, Mr. Alan McNeish with his M&S Revell Reeboks of his Lancaster from 1,000 years ago. And Tim Witobi in a. What was that? Is that like a cast bronze or something?
Yeah, full cast bronze 2-scale car.
Wow, that's got to weigh at least 4 or 5 ton.
Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah.
I bet it will lifted in with a crane.
Hell yeah.
And Wolfgang the Seal with his Revell F15E. And that's it on the forum. And then Facebook, we have Mr. Brett Nelson with his Skyline GTR. Mr. David Powell with his Revell 148 B17. Mr. David Sargent with his 132nd Tamiya F15 Strike Eagle Ordnance. Mr. Augusto Cunha with his 132nd F86F. Mr. Alex Neubauer with his Bell UHD1 from Revell. Mr. Stephen Jones with his Panda MTV. Oh, and a little flickering bin. Just saying. Mr. Ronnie Hansen with his Mark II Escort. Mr. Scott Shorey with his 68 Revell Mustang GT 2-in-1. Mr. Jonathan Bellows with his AFV Club M113 and his Cuban. Mr. Anthony Cook with his Alfa Romeo Giulietta SZ Coda Tronca. They come up with some wicked names, don't they? Mr. Richard Paddock with his 135th AH6J Little Bird. Mr. Tony chews his shoes off with his 1/12 scale Ducati.
Got 20 seconds then.
This what?
20 seconds to get through.
Scott Hastings and his World War One Black Dog thing. Blah, 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 blah.
That one.
John Sharp and his compensator Johnny Grano with his 48th Italieri Wessex thing. Paul Chapman with his Beamer. Mr. Jamie Alexander Dart with his Sea Vixen. Mr. Claudio Coral del Castillo with his F16 C148.
Prime time.
Stop,
Luke
folks.
Boswell with
Sorry,
his
I'm for no
thing,
shot.
that
Oh,
one.
it appears
Mr.
to throw.
McCord. Mr. Andrew Haycock with his muscle car, his Boss 429. Mr. Kurt Mulder with his Nashorn. Miss Claire Smith with the Merc. James Skiffins with his helmet. Ryan Cancino with his
time down.
thing. And Mr. Radham Effenberger with his ME-262 Night Fighter.
Well done, Dan.
Same rule in the chat, boys and girls. Don't shout who you think's won.
Yeah, so going through again, we've had a nice little group of different votes going up there. So thank you guys again. But yeah, fully out front was Claire with her Mercedes this week.
Well done.
Well done, Claire.
Well done. Get your name and address to me, and I'll get your goodie bag in the post. Well done.
I'm not surprised. I've got to say,
Yeah, well deserved, mate. You've smashed that one. Seriously.
Super looking car.
Well done. Yeah, well deserved one on that one. There we go. Well done, Dan.
Cool.
Thank you all.
A lot of work there tonight for you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's a scary sign.
Isn't it? Gosh.
Save that for the car park.
Where's me doobie flirt?
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Love seeing your work.
Yeah.
Some cracking ones there. That I really like that Nash one. That thing of John M.W.'s, the Vigan.
Yeah.
Vargan. No, the Vargan. It was a Vigan was a donor kit. Hey?
I thought it was a Saab. Saab
Vargan.
Okay,
I
cool.
will just say, though, John Stone Shilker, that were quite nice. That one caught my eye.
Yep.
You've got, you know, there's Paul Chaplin's Beamer, then there's Adam Challenger's Calsonic. You know what I mean? I'm just so glad we didn't have to pick.
Yep. Oh my! What was that?
Norman.
Feels the wind blowing underneath the door.
Somebody appears to have stepped on a duck.
Norman.
Yeah, somebody stepped on it. Somebody stepped on it. The only bad thing was just as you did it, Sam, the camera went to you. Blatantly see you leaning over in your chair. The camera could not have.
Oh my word!
It dropped out by itself. I do apologize.
Yeah, the duck's okay.
Yeah.
There was no ducks harmed in the making of this program.
It was Dudley. I stayed on, not the duck.
Oh, dear
Yeah,
me.
it was Sam's dog. He's not been very well. Sam's wife's away at the minute, and Dudley's had way too much peanut butter.
It's so much so that we've run out and we're on the Nutella by now.
Oh dear.
Moving on.
Swiftly.
I found out last week that they made a documentary about Sam's boxer shorts. It's called Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
I'm going to have to bite my tongue there.
I'm muted.
Sam's boxer shorts look like a BMX track.
£10,000 reward out.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't.
Oh, I don't know. I meant to tell you, Paul. I was watching the Car SOS today on Sky.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the Skyline build.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Oh, man, that was beautiful. Sad story, but...
Yeah, that's the husband that didn't... It was a husband...
Yeah, he killed in a car crash after he bought it.
Yeah. His missus drove it. That was a nice car, though.
I've got a few of those to catch up on, actually. Oh, I'll tell you what, I did see a new series of Wheeler Dealers.
Yeah.
Capri. T5.
Capri.
Yeah, Capri and a T5.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, Volvo.
Wheeler Dealers, yeah. Volvo T5 and a Capri.
Well, Wheeler Dealers coming up, or has it started?
Yeah.
No, 2nd of October, I think, first one.
Happy days.
They are giant cars, those T5s.
Yeah, they're awesome, though.
Mm-hmm.
Took a recommendation as well, Graham, start watching The Sopranos.
Oh, yes.
Near at the end of season 3.
Oh, yeah. It is like you just mainline it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yep.
Very, very good. I've never seen it before.
Such a good program. I'm currently watching The Bodyguard.
And,
I'm watching. I'm watching Lady Krypton, which isn't bad actually.
That one. And on Netflix, there's a series. Season 3 is currently being aired, I think. But on Netflix, season 1 and 2 of Unforgotten, which is like a
what's that one about? What's that one about? I forgot.
Brilliant series. I've got them all on DVD.
It is, yeah. Nicola Walker.
Somebody got it.
I got it. I just chose to ignore it.
That's got to be Laura.
Your talent's wasted, yeah, mate. It really is.
No, I got it.
It's a really good series, actually.
I've just binge watched all the Better Call Sauls, and that's really good as well.
Let's have a dig at Sopranos.
Prequel to Breaking Bad.
Oh, definitely do Sopranos, man. Honestly.
Sopranos, brilliant. Yeah, I've watched 30 episodes in less than a week. It's only last week we're talking about it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm at the end of season 3, so it's probably nearly 40 episodes in less than a week.
Yeah, so
been
good.
watching them. Absolutely brilliant.
Right, I'm just going to go a drink back in a sec.
That was me messing around.
Not that good. Absolutely nothing on eBay. Not a thing on the t-shirt eye.
I've seen a few things tonight. And heard a few things.
That was normal.
Couldn't have been. Well, it wasn't loose enough.
No.
You get that new jacuzzi fitted then, Norman?
No, that was me, David, messing around.
Yeah, I was reading that book and it bubbles in the bath by how you went to bottom.
Yep.
Gone with the wind.
Here's in saddles. Yeah, in that episode of Car SOS, the son wanted the original wheels put on it, the Nismo wheels.
Yeah.
He says he put an offer. He made an offer to the guy on eBay, had them to close it early. A big wad of notes.
Right.
Costly items. It was a cracking show. It really was.
Still doesn't beat that Lancer Delta.
Oh, that thing was just stunning, though, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. The Delta, and then the Scooby Doo, and then that Skyline. Where's the time going now? It's probably past 10.
Chatting. Are all plastic from the same material? There's material mass for painting. Well, mostly it's styrene.
It's just a little bit of ABS in some, like the Bandai and some of the wargaming stuff.
Oh.
Barry, it looks like a good kit. Scale modeling channels building one. Go over there and have a look. Looks like a good kit. Time of your car kit, you're pretty safe. Very quiet. Are we still there?
Yeah.
Quiet. Talk then.
Sorry. How you keeping, Sharpie? Haven't got to talk to you yet.
Yeah, I'm alright. Just busy at work and the usual.
You off this weekend?
Short weekend this weekend, so just Sunday and Monday off. Only another week and I've got a week off, so.
Oh, happy days. Plenty of modelling in. You'll knock about 9 kits out in that week.
Maybe. Got plenty of chores to catch up on.
Mm.
Yeah, hopefully by the end of that week I'll have the condensator all done and off the bench.
Happy days.
Have a bit of a shift about and a move around up here as well.
Some size that thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. Well, hang on. Let's see if I can actually get it in shot.
How much paint have you used on that? Or will you use?
I think it was. See how close we can get it. There's about 70 or 80 drops of paint. Some of that.
Man, that's unreal. The size of that thing.
The gun sticks out the back.
Right?
Yeah. The cab is up the front where the driver sits.
Right, Barry. Still looking for bench stickers, Paul? Question mark. Am I still looking for bench stickers? Yeah, I've got a whole door full of stickers and still room. I don't know if you're asking me or offering. I'm not sure, Barry. How do you get ISM stickers? We sell them on the UMP website, or if you put a big order in, you get them for free. You tend to get a UMP one for free, or you can pay for an ISM one as well. We sell them on the site, or like I say, we give them away with big orders. Okay, Barry, I see you're offering. Okay, Barry, sounds good. Yeah, always have the stickers. I've got about 80% of my door full stickers, but I've got room for more. And it's always good seeing those ISM UMP stickers up on your bench if you've got them. As Norman is proudly displaying, and Dan.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
And nobody else.
I've got the road sticker on the back wall.
I've got them. They're just down here.
What was it, Sam?
I've got the big
Yeah,
sticker.
on the back. There you go, yeah.
Not many of them about.
No. Aye.
Interesting.
So anyone got any plans for the weekend?
Grandkids.
Grandkids? Excellent, Norman.
A lot of fun.
Football season starting, so it's first weekend of Toby's games now.
Football, excellent. No need to ask you, Sam.
I'll be sleeping in here from till tomorrow morning, probably.
Mm-hmm. Not being rude to anyone, is ISM UK based? Technically, it's worldwide based.
Yes and no.
I'm in the UK and Lee's in Spain, so yes and no. Really. UMP is UK based. It's here. My house.
Oh no, I'm busy in the afternoon. Sam's coming up with Rebecca.
Ah, cool.
I think my sister's coming up probably as well. So
What are we up to tomorrow? Might take James out to go grab a Costa and do something in the morning, first thing. And come in 2K. Yeah, it should be on around 11 to 12 o'clock. I reckon. For buying purposes. Well, for yourself, David. You confuse me. David, you get an ISM and UMP confused because they're different things. ISM's the forum and the Facebook page. UMP is a business. That's Ultimate Modern Products.
I think that was the light and not you, Stan.
it was it was the light.
Yeah. You need to go the other way. It scares the crap out of me normally. Sounds like somebody else stood on a duck.
Uh-huh.
No, it's the light.
Yeah, David, ISM is International Scale Model. That was the forum and the Facebook group me and Lee set up originally, and the channel, this channel now. So this is our model building forum, Facebook page, and YouTube channel. Ultimate Modern Products was set up off the back of this about 6 months later, 4, 5, 6 months later. And that's the UMP retail side of it. They are separate. One's a business, one's just a platform for sharing work. So UMP is UK based because it's here with me. ISM is myself and Lee. Lee's in Spain. I'm in the UK. Technically UK, really, I suppose, aren't we? Me and Lee are both English, so that's it. It's UK based. Barry says, Sam, where are you posting work? Haven't seen your muscle car build.
I put a picture up on UMP, I think. Or
look at that. We were just
on the Facebook page.
Yeah, Sam doesn't really share in progress as much.
Yeah.
He just finishes thingy. Yeah, we were discussing that with Graham yesterday. Claire said, Paul and the crew, not sure what the ISM Facebook group rules are on this, but a certain paint/model retailer used one of my photos without permission.
Oh.
Right. Funny enough, I was saying that yesterday.
Yeah, don't worry, yeah.
You know about it. But technically, that's your intellectual property.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but if you're not happy with them using it, just message them and tell them you don't want them to. At the end of the day, the picture belongs to you.
Yeah, it's your property.
Yeah, we were discussing that yesterday, funnily enough.
Don't worry, yeah.
Because a few other companies have taken my images and used. I don't mind.
I know it's a bit of an odd way of going around the problem, but is it water tagging? Watermarking. Sorry, yeah. Your pictures, it can sometimes be a good idea if you.
Yeah, Andrew, they put a name on it.
Fun.
I was answering a question in the chat. Sorry. Yeah, they put a name in the top right corner, Andy. Take it as a compliment, Claire. To be honest,
I would take it. Yeah.
Well, they'll give you credit. I'd take it as a compliment. One of my bikes is on there.
I've had my Merc on their Facebook page. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, which I was more than happy with.
Yeah.
No problem. And another company took a picture of my ZXRR as well. I wasn't asked about that one. Well, I don't mind.
Yeah, your centre bike, isn't it, for the
Centre bike's on Hero Boy.
Yeah.
And the ZXRR is on the E-Models main banner on the floor.
Yeah.
I was looking at one day thinking, oh, that looks like mine. It's mine. Yeah, I'd take it as comment, Claire. But if you're not happy because it wasn't finished, just message them and give them a finished picture if you want to. But I'd definitely take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was well happy when I got mine was up there for it was up there for a good year and a half. That's been I was up for there. They just recently got changed.
Where?
On the Hero Boy Facebook page.
All right.
Which is quite. I was like, oh, that's cool. Cool.
That was a class build, though, Tim.
Yeah, I was trying to find a picture of it. Do you think I've got loads of pictures on my PC? I can't find them on my phone now.
Yeah, that's it. Send them a finish one. It'd be better. At least be happy then. Like I said, they've accredited you, so yeah, take it as a nice compliment. It is a stunning builder. I've got your message clear as well, by the way, so I'll sort that out for you over the weekend. Very, very good. Well done. You're going to build another car, Claire? I can't remember if you've got another one to do. I forget now. So many people on Facebook, it's hard to keep track. Hopefully we're going to see another one from you. Very cool. Ah, yes, of course. You're asking the other day. That's right. That'll be cool. Excellent.
This is going to be that bag.
No, not that handy. Right, have we got anything else we need to get through before we go to the last giveaway? I don't think we do we?
No.
Just quickly as well, there is a World War One group build that was voted by lots of people on the forum when it started. There's some very nice prizes, and there's 10 people in it.
Me 11 when mine comes in the post.
Again, second time I've had World War One. Digging, nobody takes part in it. It's just, I don't know why. But yeah, it's over there. If you want to join in, go on over and take part. There are some very, very nice prizes on offer. So go on over. Right, I think we'll do our last giveaway, eh? Are you ready, Norman?
Yep.
You ready, Graham?
Yes, mate.
Okie dokie, so I'm going to put the camera on me as well, I think. Actually, no, I'm not. Don't be bothered. I look like a tramp. So we're going to give away a UMP gift voucher now, £25 gift voucher. All you got to do is when you see Graham say start numbers now, Norman will start his timer. And pick a number from 1 to 1,000, one number. After 5 minutes, we'll stop it. We'll do a live random number generator, and we'll pick a winner at random. It's as easy as that. For £25 Ultimate Modeling Products voucher, you can spend it on anything on the site at all. And it's all fun. You ready, boys?
Yep. In 3, 2, 1. Number start.
Here we go. Bloody hell, Grant was quick.
Do you ever bring Golden Shot back, Norman? You're in the running for it.
Grant, chuck your number back in, dude. You've missed out there, mate.
He's just under on mine, but yeah.
Chuck your number back in, Grant. You sure it's the same one? Yeah.
Be interesting to see what you think of that kit, Dan, because I've been interested myself in it.
What, in this Cobra?
Yeah.
Food.
I think I need to rub down. I'm just going to throw some UMP Black Primer on it to have a look.
Fujimi does one, Sam. That didn't look too bad.
Oh, do that right.
I want to say that one might be better than this one. This one's been flashy as out. If it was more flashier, I'd have seen all its undercarriage.
I have looked at it a couple of times thinking, well, I won't. I must have a look at the one.
The only reason why I've chose to fasten the bonnet shut is because of all the flash. It saves me, you know what I mean? It's cut down on the workload that I can do. And I could probably,
one of us.
I could probably even get rid of a bit more work if I put the tonneau cover on, you know, the over the body.
No, good. Yeah.
Wasted, Paul. Just wasted, mate.
I know. Gordon's alive. No mayonnaise.
Send in Gordon. No, what was his name? Somebody an age.
Blessed.
Yeah, Brian Blessed. Yeah.
He tried to climb Everest a few times.
He has climbed Everest.
Well, did he climb it?
I don't think he managed to get to the top because on his last final attempt, didn't he rescue one at Sherpas that were struggling?
He did, yeah.
He had to come down because someone else couldn't make it.
Yeah.
I knew he'd attempted it, but I didn't know he'd done it. Oh, well done. Happy days.
Especially when you consider how old he is,
Yeah.
how like out of condition he appears to be, and also the fact that he's got deformed feet. His feet don't go straight.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that man's a machine, though?
He is.
I'm telling you, that man's a machine. He did some national service, that boy did, and he's
He's an awesome fellow.
nails.
Living legend.
I won't like to think I was taking a right-hander off for him.
No.
No.
Dan, Matt wants to know what colour you're going for.
I've not quite decided. What I am thinking is it's going to have some kind of, it'll be a black gloss primer after I've done the crappy bit of the black primer. Then it'll have a Badger Minotaur chrome silver on it, and then it'll be a Minotaur ghost tint, I do believe.
Cool.
Of what description? I've not quite got there yet.
Yeah, Brian Blessed tried to do a reenactment of Mallory's ascent, who allegedly or possibly climbed Everest in 1923 before Hillary did.
With no oxygen.
With no oxygen, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. If they ever find that camera, we'll know for sure, but it's possible.
Yeah, they found his body a couple of years back. Mallory's.
Yeah, they found Mallory's body.
Has anybody seen that picture of Edmund Hillary and Sherpa Tenzing with teeth?
No.
It's like they're having a teeth off at top of Everest. It's dead funny.
Oh.
If you've not seen it, go and try and find it. And they're both grinning, and they've got every tooth in their head on show. It's dead funny. It's like they had a little wager who can show as many teeth as they can.
Then Photoshop Graham into it.
Dave is asking who's chewing into the mic.
Not Norman.
Sam.
You ready?
It's Sam. I can see him eating. If you're going to eat, mute yourself.
No manual clock.
I'll blame somebody else. Oh, you did, didn't you?
30 seconds, people.
Yeah. 25 seconds.
Package.
I thought you were Irish.
Going for a takeaway.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blast off.
Oh, Enceladus was only Justin.
Oh, Justin. That's his name, Justin.
That's what my wife calls me.
Enceladus. Right, we're going to go with random.org.
I'm only just catching that now. I'm slow.
That's Darren.
Who did it for me?
I'm going to click this once and once only. That'll be the winning number for the £25 Ultimate Modern Products gift voucher.
Dun dun dun.
It's as always, the two people pick the same number. The first person that picked it automatically wins. If you think there is one, please don't shout at that because these guys will check it. Double check it. Graham will check. Wins. Make sure everyone's alive.
Alive.
No, the winning number for the UMP gift voucher is 783.
Cool.
783.
I like it.
Oh, you know what?
No.
So when Enceladus just joined, he just got his number in time, and he actually had the numbers in a different order. That was so close, man.
Oh, yeah. You've not won. there's that one. Right, you shout out before we've done it.
Okay. No, so you was one straight away.
Sit at the back, think what you've done.
I heard that many times in my youth.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Two. Yep.
Down the back and bend over.
Stop.
What? Stop her.
Being naughty.
Oh,
Stop it, Paul. I haven't said that for a while.
That's the number that we drew, Tim.
Sorry, yeah. So, how alcohol is making no difference to my brain whatsoever.
He is tired. He is
Tim
tired.
looks toasted, doesn't he?
I'm glad we haven't drunk it on here. It's great.
I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling good.
Not lucky.
No, I'm feeling it.
Busy week, Tim, or have you not started back again? Or
No, I'm back at it, mate. I'm back at it.
He could do with another week off to get over his holiday.
I really know that. I really could.
Right. We all agreed.
totally agreed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for the £25 UMP gift voucher, kindly donated by Paul and Lee, Paul drew the number 783, and the closest to that was Ricky Marler with 782. Well done, mate.
oh, well done.
I'm sure Ricky won not long ago. I'm just
I think he did as well.
Either last week or week before, yeah.
going to feel and remember the name. I missed that.
Yeah, well done, man.
Very lucky. Yeah. Well done, Ricky. Get your name and address to me if I don't already have it, and let me know. Sure, I don't know that name.
If you give me a couple of quid, Ricky, you wouldn't do the lottery for me, would?
It's as bad as Lorraine in New Zealand.
I've seen Lorraine in the chat before, saying today we didn't see a comment anything else.
No.
You still watching us, Lorraine? You still there? I'm very surprised.
Did she not win 3 week on bounce?
Something like that, yeah.
Mm.
Crazy.
That's the old
Yeah,
one.
that's what I thought it was, Ricky. Well done, man. Yeah, send me your address again, because I can't find the message. I can't remember where you did it. Send it me again. I'll get that on the post here. Well done.
Well done.
Well done, Ricky.
Ricky, make sure you've got an account on Ultimate Modern Products before you message me. And message me your email address as well, just to speed things up. Well done. Congrats. So there we go. There's all the giveaways tonight. And that's it.
Another week over.
And seeing as we're hovering around 100 views and it's 20 to 11, quarter to 11, I think we're going to call it a night as well. There we go. Thanks everybody for watching.
Yep.
Thanks to you guys for the work, for Graham, for Dan, and the other guys and girls that helped, and the guys and girls that watch. And we shall see you next Friday. Keep an eye out on Sunday for the next part of the car build. Tuesday, Wednesday next week for my next bench update. And obviously check out the forums, Facebook page, all the Facebook groups, and umpretail.com as well. Bye-bye, everyone. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.